Mainstream. We're online. We're
Hi,
live.
I wasn't able to get to the store today, so I don't have orange juice. So I just kind of have a cup of vodka next to me.
All right.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
wild. I didn't ask.
Should I grab mead?
It's so mean.
I gotta be on his level. I need to. Is there
No, you
mead?
don't. I just said a bad thing.
No, hang on. I need mead. 1 second.
Huh?
That's
Oh, I
not
love
level at all.
I love some good meat.
I am. The term is manic, so just get ready.
What?
Man.
This just happens. I get, and it's quite literally, like, diagnosable goofiness.
Clinically
I am
goofy.
diagnosed clinically goofy.
Interesting. Are you a resident of the Shivering Isles?
God, 1 second. I need to close my window. I can't let this goof out.
Are you perhaps related to a man named 𝐄𝐈𝐆𝐇?
𝐄𝐈𝐆𝐇.
Or like she a goofaff. Anyway.
Shut.
I can confirm he does get very goofy at random intervals. Also, pardon my voice.
Shaggy goose ass.
What?
Huh?
Let's go ahead and
Sean, why would you say that?
Let's get the tense
Star.
music going.
Let's go ahead and let's see Paul Allen's card. So fuck. So
Bone white.
Bone.
Oh my god.
I can't believe.
I can't believe they prefer Paul.
Oh my god, he's even got an epic boon.
Oh my god.
Amra in the back. I can't believe they prefer Godfrey's god to mine.
Oh my god, he's
I was eating a sweet tart and I felt like 100 little shards of sweet tart enter my lungs when I laughed. I'm in significant pain.
Oh my god.
Well, today's session, the beginning is not going to fit how we start this. As you all stand in the blizzard, you all look forward at the monumental elithid construct, this shattered nautiloid just embanked on the snow. As you stand there in the overwhelming cold, you do not see anybody.
That is one big snail.
I know. Great. Look at that shell.
What is it?
A snail.
Do we know if Eotil has any cousins?
I don't think turtles and snails are related.
They're not.
Are we sure about that?
Yes.
Ask your eye.
I trust you, Amra. Should we
Let's
look
go
inside?
inside. I'm gonna start
Okay.
walking towards it.
Of course.
Unless anyone stops Cranston, he's walking towards the ship.
Amra's resigned that there is no stopping Cranston. The most she can do is stop the danger that happens. So she'll be following.
Understood.
Okay.
I'm going
As
as
you all begin to approach this large construct, this crashed, almost vessel-looking thing, you see that there are multiple compartments open on a few different levels. One moment. It looks like on the, like at the topmost level, 1 sec, it's loading in really slowly. Please load.
Please clap.
It doesn't want to load. Please clap. The bottommost level does not look like it is accessible. It's kind of buried under the the snow. The level up from there, though, looks like it has this kind of winding, and I know we're gonna laugh at this, but it looks like an orifice, like a sphincter that's like tightened around. It's a doorway. Above that. Above that, there's like a little open window area that kind of peers into the vessel itself. And the topmost laver, there's also a smaller kind of window-like thing.
I think we're at the ass end of the snail.
Okay.
Do snails have
Can a
asses?
snail move forward?
Right.
A snail's anus is above its head.
Listen, it's not an anatomy expert.
Who said that?
Poop is stored in the forehead?
This is due to torsion that takes place during their early life stage. The visceral mass, mantle, and shell rotate 180 degrees with respect to the head and foot.
Thanks, Sean.
Holy shit.
Godfrey
the
with
forehead
a-
of the snail.
Also known as the ass.
Also known as the ass.
Oh
Oh,
no.
this whole thing's going ass up. Forehead up?
Off to a good session.
You're telling something. Have a heads up. It's just I'm gonna give you a forehead up here.
You're being a real forehead right now. You're being a real snail's forehead right now.
Can we see inside the orifice?
The orifice is closed. You haven't approached it though.
I'd like to approach one of the orifices.
As you approach the orifice, you hear this sound as it begins to kind of shake and shudder, slowly twitching open in a revolving motion, opening into the interior of the nautiloid.
Careful, you're in the splash zone.
It is dripping.
This is
Thanks, Sean.
disgusting.
This is a very strange place.
Are we sure we want to go in this thing?
I just...
Uh,
I
Sean,
don't really think of that.
I'm not an expert, so I'll ask, but I understand I'll likely fail in this.
Okay.
Am I able to determine how long this may have been here from, like, the ice covering it?
Go ahead and roll survival or nature.
Okay.
That wind is entirely too loud.
What? That would be. I guess I'll do nature because they're the same. 20 total.
You would see that not a lot of ice has formed on the creature thus far. It seems that whatever befell this large vessel happened recently. Even as you like place a hand on some of like the squirming flesh of it, it still feels slightly warm.
Would we be able to tell if this was the meteorite or the thing that fell from the sky earlier?
That's up to you. You do know that it felt that you saw the meteorite last night, so that would link up with the times.
The snail's still warm.
It is a creature, right? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is.
I mean, whales can fly, apparently. Why not snails?
That makes sense. Well, I don't say that often.
This does mean it's not what we're here for. Did Aurora ever clarify what we're here for?
A city. We're here for a city.
Well,
They wanted us to make sure the path ahead was clear.
Would this be on the path ahead from the vessel, from the ship?
Say this again?
Is this like sight? Is this on like the heading that our ship is?
If the ship were to come this way?
Yeah, like is this where it was going? Like, would it intercept with this on its course?
Not directly, but the ice is pretty nearby. Like you would definitely see it from the ship if the ice was clear.
Okay, cool.
I think we should make sure everything is safe and clear, just to make sure nothing jumps out at the ships. I don't really know what this is, but if it's bad, it could spell trouble for the ship.
okay. You know, I can clean myself up. I'll go inside and scout ahead. Because if necessary, I can get out, unlike most of you. If the, kind of looking at the entrance that's leaking, door closes behind me, I should be able to still safely make my way out.
Here, I could stand in the doorway.
Oh, great.
Don't.
I think we should set a time or something that after a certain amount has passed, we come in to try and find him.
Sean, say we're looking at this picture right now. How big would like a person look like on this image?
One sec.
Draw us
Actually,
a little guy. Give
I
us a little
can
guy.
help you out, extending the image a little further.
Oh,
I see.
That's a big thing.
I think maybe I'll need maybe about an hour to like lightly investigate it.
So sorry, I am Lavender's voice. Because her voice is shot right now. Lavender is going to attempt to stop you all from entering the creature.
Oh, thank
And she
goodness.
says, "Okay, here's my Lavender.
Hello, Lavender.
If you go in, you will become a monster."
Oh, thank goodness, a reason not to.
What?
What?
If you go in, you'll become a monster.
Of what sort?
Do space snails do that?
One second.
That sounds a bit ridiculous.
Does it?
I mean, Lavender is a well-traveled sort. I would trust what she has to
These-
say on these sorts of things.
These snails are from the heavens. They're not natural. I read them in my studies.
What?
Space snails.
Godfrey looks over at the like hull and is like,
You too?
Wait, hold on.
Horse?
There's a little bit to unpack.
Is this horse?
I
Why
don't
would
think-
Awesome.
Why would it be horse? What?
Lavender said it's from the heavens.
Is horse from the heavens?
If these were in your studies, can you at least tell us if it's dangerous in terms of just sitting here?
One moment. I'm getting a response. They steal people and they turn them into monsters. Pretty dangerous last I checked. Actually, I'm just gonna read her like an anime protagonist.
you already are.
Yeah, I know.
Like
They
you're,
steal people and turn them into monsters.
Speak like
Pretty
Dusty.
dangerous, last I checked. Oh, please, no.
Well, if,
No, it's that giant ship. It's a monster.
well, if that's true, I know this is a rather remote location, but they could go out looking for, I don't know, shelter, something else of the sort, and they might run across others. If there's something here, we should deal with it now, before it has a chance to attack anyone.
I hate to admit, but I'm on Godfrey's side in this. It is isolated, but we're proof that people will come out here.
Yes, but do keep in mind this is middle of nowhere. The only reason we're out here is for Mythalon. It's not exactly a hot tourist attraction.
No. But also for our own safety, maybe dealing with it now rather than waiting for it to deal with us would be better. I mean, it crashed, so might still be more vulnerable now. Also, I'll be right back.
And if they are stranded, then it's very likely they don't want to be here. They could head for a better place. South.
Okay. Suppose we go in. What's our monster contingency plan?
Like if one of us becomes a monster?
Yes.
Knock each other out?
Okay. I don't know if my magic can heal whatever this can do to us. Demons I can cover, but this is something else.
We think. Lavender, do you have any suggestions? Sounds like you know somewhat more about these creatures than we do.
I only know the stories, not anything more specific, unfortunately.
I'm back. Well, like I suggested, I can scout it ahead.
Well, knowing what we know now, I think that's a worse idea.
Did anyone hear that?
I can go with a minimum or a maximum of one other person.
I did. I heard it.
Zildude said test 1 2.
Did you guys hear that?
I did, and I don't like it.
Caitlin, if you want to speak directly to the party in the no mic chat, you can do /TTS, hit enter, and then type your
I heard the
message.
test. I heard the test message.
I
Oh,
didn't
this
hear
is
the
gonna be
test.
great.
We unmute the channel.
I will.
Is it like this?
You have to hit enter after you hit TTS.
Godfrey Ridley said wakey it's soup time. Zildude said welcome to
Heard
Mythalorn,
that one.
where snails go to die.
You might not have access to it. One sec. Try now, Caitlin.
We're just with lavender bot for today.
Lavender 𝐄𝐞𝐥𝐯 said yeah. I have a voice.
This is great.
I'd recommend changing your name to just Lavender.
Yeah.
So cursed.
All right, time to shove the robot into the snail.
There's a Warforged now.
Okay, I think we should be safe going all in. I mean, this thing crashed, right? Anything that's still on there is likely a little bit more vulnerable. Plus, with how big it is, if we need to split up down the line, it'll help us go faster.
This is true. All right.
I do recommend if we do need to split up, no one go alone. We should all keep our eyes on each other.
I mean, you can come with me, and that still might be difficult for all of you.
Well, shall we?
Me first, I run in.
Okay.
Oh god, it's sticky in here.
We have to make sure he doesn't die, so let's go.
You hear Cranston run in. First, it's on the ice. And then...
Oh, it's disgusting.
You all find yourselves.
There's a bat in here?
I'm gonna kill you.
Why does it have a giant floating brain?
Snails have brains.
As you all
Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, it's fine, your turn.
Run ahead!
You enter into the sphincter, finding yourself in this dilapidated, fleshy interior. There's goo all across the floor, little like passageways leading down, and some passageways heading up as well.
I need to turn off the ambiance. I can't with the bat.
Down or up?
Let's say they're not bats, they're little brains with legs kind of walking across the ground and walls.
Oh!
Quaint.
Ugh. Everything in here is so disgustingly squishy.
I think I've heard of these before. I believe they were called Roombas?
The Roombas.
Yeah.
Seems an interesting creature.
Okay, so the current question is down or up?
If it makes no difference, I'd say down.
Down it is.
Okay, one moment. As you all begin to head down the stairs, you begin to hear kind of clicking sounds in the dark. As you do, let me actually see if these. Yeah, well, we'll just say that. You make your way down into the depths, where you suddenly see in the darkness this strange purple glow from liquids spilled across the floor and little vats positioned around the room. But the thing that catches your eye is that there are humanoid creatures down here, skulking in the dark. And they look toward you slowly, these kind of gooey crystalline eyes staring at you, white. And then you see these long tendril-like appendages at their face, wiggling out into the light. However, they look ravaged and weak, wearing nothing but basic cloths on their bodies. Except for one that stands at the far end of the room. It's standing there, robed in black robes, reading a book, next to a large vat of purple liquid.
Do these black robes look like they're handed out by the college, perchance?
They do not.
Okay.
This is what you see.
Graphics, performance, and information.
Is the book perchance the same, like, what was it, the nymph and the something?
It is not.
Oh, damn it. I know the ending to that.
You see this creature. I will say another important thing about their robes. They have bones as accessory and accents along the cuffs and the like the edges of the robes itself, like the, I forget what they're called, but where the fabrics come together. It looks over toward your party, and then it looks back to its book.
They haven't attacked us, so. Hello.
It looks back over to you all. Do any of you speak deep speech?
Yes.
Let me see.
Oh, fuck.
And like that, we've made another boss.
Ash,
I think Godfrey also said yes.
I do not know.
Oh, you did not?
Why
Oh, I thought
did
you
know
did.
that?
No, I just speak Dwarvish, Elvish, and Common.
I was honestly considering already saying this, so I think I'll just double down and I'm like, hey Ash, you're black robes. Go talk to the black robes.
Ash, what you hear is, the wildlife has found its way in.
I can't actually see anything, so can
free to
I
move out.
switch?
It's like in the bottom right of the. It's like the bottom right of the map. You might just be on the wrong part of the map.
No, I mean like the spot that I'm in. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the stairs.
This is the one you heard speaking.
Okay. Are they black robes like mine, or are they just normal black robes?
They look like upwards black robes, but on the lower half, it's kind of like starry blue.
Like what I mean is, are they from the college?
No, they do not look like they are of the college.
Should we ask a third time, Sean?
No, please no.
Hello there. What? See, hello. Nice to meet you.
Ash, I need you to go ahead and, one moment. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. What does 13 get me?
That is a fail. One sec.
No.
We've lost Ash. We knew you well.
Ash, you feel something penetrate your mind, shattering any kind of resolve that you previously had. And as it does this, you feel something taken. I need to ask you. You can message me if you don't want anyone else to know. Is there anything that's looming large in Ash's mind right now? Something he's worried about, something he loves, or something that he hates?
Is Shrek okay?
thoughts or anything like that?
Type into you.
Okay. He kind of comes toward you and the group inadvertently. As he gets to you, Godfrey, he's just going to slightly kind of wrap his hand and tendril around you and attempt to push you to the side.
No, by all means, you take the way. Excuse me, Cranston.
You are a necromancer.
Am I allowed to respond to this?
Yeah, he's speaking to you.
Yes.
He's just-
I thought I was like mind controlled.
No, sorry, he's just detecting thoughts.
Okay, I see.
And
Yes.
Where are we?
Northern part of High Haven.
High Haven. He looks at his book again. Yes, that seems correct. But northern, that is not exact. And who are you and your companions?
Well, I am Ash Silverley. Pleasure to meet you. And these are my companions, Godfrey, Cranston, like gesturing over to them. Godfrey, Cranston, Elric, Armor, and Lavender.
Lovely. A moment. And he kind of moves his head toward yours as his tendrils kind of onto either side of your head. And after a few moments, he releases back. And he's going to float a little ways. But now he is going to speak in common. And what brings the... What are you all called?
It's
a good question.
Diverse range.
Apparently, according to that one, you are... And Ash, what would you call the group?
Oh my god, are you trying to get a
Oh,
team name out of us?
The funny thing is Ash does have a pseudo team name.
Let's go! What is it?
I will.
This
Ash
is
the
either
funny
gonna be amazing or awful.
I see you are champions of truth, the bane of false.
Okay, that's not horrible.
It's not bad. Good one.
What?
What?
Not long.
I think I lie 80% of the time.
We
Oh
should.
no, it's because the future goals.
I see. And you weren't sent here perchance by any angelic figures?
Not this stuff. No.
I don't think Aurora is angelic. Are owls inherently angelic?
No.
Godfrey, I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, that's fair.
What did you say? Armor and Godfrey making eye contact from across the way.
I don't know. They have wings.
It's an 18.
That does pass. One sec.
So he only gets the surface thoughts, which is Godfrey's, oh fuck, oh fuck,
Yes.
oh fuck, oh fuck.
I see. What the fuck is playing?
I thought that's what he was saying, just about what, like, looking in Godfrey's head, just like, what the fuck is going on in there?
He kind of looks at you, Godfrey, says, despite being the bane of false, it seems some of you are skilled at keeping secrets. Now, who are you and why are you here? Are you here to help me?
I'd say it depends. from what one of our friends say, you make monsters.
I make monsters. True in a certain sense. He kind of waves his hand out. It's now that you're realizing the creatures around him are zombified him.
Oh,
And when I say him, I don't mean mind flayers. I mean him. They look exactly like him.
Clones.
I liked them so much that, well, I couldn't part with them.
That's fair. I know people who have a mirror in every house, in every room of their home.
You also know a necromancer.
Party turns
Oh,
to
yeah,
look
but he
at
doesn't make
Ash.
himself.
Perhaps you should try.
Ash,
Ash.
I beg of you one thing. Do not make a bunch of zombie cells.
Ash
can
is
show
just
you.
looking at him, looking at the zombies, and being like,
I can show you how, if you would like.
Oh, excellent. I would love to learn how to do that.
Ash.
Saying nothing, but burning a hole into you with his eyes.
Just staring at Ash.
Knowledge of necromancy gets him every time.
Like a kid in a candy shop.
He looks back to his book.
Well, I guess if you're no threat to the people of High Haven, we have no clash or quarrel here.
I'm sorry, were you speaking to me?
Yes.
Hmm.
Who in my group would be a threat to High Haven?
Well, is there more to the thought than just that? Or is it a question? Are you asking me if I am a threat?
I believe you're smart enough to catch on to that.
No, I am not a threat to High. In fact, I was sent for to deliver something here. This is far too intense. He waves a hand as the music changes. I traveled here, and in my travels I was assaulted by a band of angelic creatures that shattered my ship and sent me flying through the phlogiston of the outer planes. And after some time, I crashed through the crystal spheres and entered into this world. And now I'm here. Seems I am on target, if missing a few thousand miles.
What were you trying to deliver?
A body.
That needs context.
No, I
He
get it.
begins. His body floats off the ground as he goes to move past you all, coming out here. And as he kind of gets to here, he kind of points into this vat. I was contracted to bring this simulacrum to this realm for someone else. A true simulacrum, not like these. And he quickly, like, swings his arm out as it hits this creature here, and it shatters into snow and ice and just vanishes.
Oh. You know, I hear there's help groups for self-hate. Anyways,
think you are
looking in the
funny.
vat. I do.
It's not a question. I read your mind.
Anyways, this body, I'm gonna look inside the vat. Actually, yeah, fuck it. You know what? We're just talking at this point. He's gonna even move to look over at it. Gonna need a reminder real quick, Sean.
My brother in Christ, you wrote the lore.
Oh, wait. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I didn't think I spelled it like that, but double check. Oh, son of a bitch, I did. Okay. Cranston is gonna look over at it and just suddenly stop and say, huh. And then just go dead silent and staring at it and kind of tapping his foot.
Cranston? Who is it?
I see you know them, Cranston.
Well, he helped me out a good bit. Though, you all pretty far off. We're gonna need to reach the domain if you want to deliver him.
The domain.
I'll roll the map.
Okay. It's to the east, far to the east.
I see. Well, unfortunately, the ship will not right itself, so I believe I shall begin my journey. If you may, do me a favor before you go.
Depends on the favor.
On the ship, I have another crewmate, not directly under my control. They have been most uncooperative. I would like you to find them and bring them to me, so that they may accompany me in my selves eastward.
Is this crewmate another like you?
There's none like me, Sir Godfrey Freed.
Not for lack of trying. I point to the simulacrums.
Not for lack of trying.
Could we get a bit more detail on what we're looking for then?
A pinkish creature floats, one great eye, and 6 great stalks.
You think that's in the book?
Can certainly check.
It still holds affiliations with those that I've separated from.
Is there any way we can get this creature to properly come with you? Do we just knock it out and drag it to you?
I would recommend attempting to speak with it. It does not have the ability as I do to learn language, at least for a brief time. But you will be able to speak with it, Ash Silverlily. I do not know if it will listen to you, but you can try. It is a friendly sword, but do not mistake its kindness for goodness, for it is evil.
Oh.
Worry not, Cranston. Kind of extends a hand out and kind of cups your chin. We all are evil here, until you lot came in.
Very reassuring.
You made it worse, quite frankly. Well, let's get going. Just gonna kind of slowly back away, make his way to the stairs, and make his way up.
Okay.
Before we go, do we get your name?
I am known as 𝐃𝐞𝐥𝐯𝐞𝐿.
𝐃𝐞𝐥𝐈. Bad dude. There, it's in my notes. Cranston's gonna look kind of very urging for people to make their way back up the stairs.
Are these the stairs?
Yes. As you all begin to go up, you find yourself back in that upper corridor.
I don't like this.
Me either.
Oh, what tipped you off? Was it the undead creatures made of snow, or?
Hey, I want to learn how to make those.
Gotta put a bell on you or something.
Cranston, who was it in the oh my god, in the vat,
I was gonna
that
say in the van. Like,
Ridley's been playing Fallout for like 2 weeks, and they can't say that. Point and laugh. Love you, Ridley.
The name is Uriel. They're a good friend of mine, but I don't know how they would even know this person. Well, I guess the International Thief Guild does have a lot of connections. I didn't think they went
with
that far.
otherworldly creatures.
I didn't think so. And even then, I don't know what he could want of a copy of himself.
Cranston, go ahead and... Actually, I'm just going to message you.
Okay. I, the player, can think of a few things you want.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But Cranston doesn't know some of the things that I know as a player.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's strange to say the least. I mean, I guess maybe he was getting on in years and wants to somehow restart his life, but he looked pretty young last I met him, and I'm pretty sure Azamos lived pretty old.
Indeed.
It's a question I might have for him. At the very least, if we do decide to deal with all parties on this ship, if if you wouldn't mind, I'd still like to maybe deliver that body to them. They did help me a lot when I was getting on my feet.
I can understand that, but I don't think we should deliver this other creature to him.
No, we probably shouldn't. And how they phrase things, it sounds like they're gonna get this snail working again, so the thought of this alone flying its way over the domain seems like bad in every possible way.
Indeed. I don't truly... I don't know,
Well, the issue is, I don't think we have any real methods to stop the ship. Not without killing the captain.
Yes. How about this? The thing he told us to go fight clearly also needs to be dealt with.
Clearly.
We deal with it first, see how we're feeling then. If we have the energy in us to hold another fight, we see where we go from there. By the way, was the monster in the book at all?
I think I have a possible match.
What are we going up against then?
Best guess, a beholder?
Don't those things have like 10 stalks?
I don't... Do you have a better guess?
How many stalks did it say it had?
They said 6.
I see. Maybe it's just not grown them all in.
I'll keep looking. But so far, I haven't seen anything in here. Either way, a beholder seems like worst case scenario that we could prepare for.
Probably. And you know what? Doesn't hurt to be over prepared. So what's our plan to deal with it then?
Does it have any weaknesses?
Well, each of its stalks fires a type of ray. If we start cutting those off, I guess if we manage to cut all of them off, they can't do anything but, I don't know, bite at us?
Isn't that still quite dangerous?
I'd imagine it's less dangerous than death rays.
Did you guys hear Lavender?
I did not
No.
catch it, but I'm reading.
We are supposed to talk with it, but I don't think it's something we should keep alive. Especially not heading towards a highly populated land like the domain.
They did say we're all evil here, and that really struck me the wrong way.
I'm already hesitant to let
And also,
him walk.
if it is anything like a beholder, it cannot be allowed to reach any civilized land.
Lavender said that's fair.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, I think for me at least, it doesn't work unless I'm in the chat for it. So I guess I just have to stay in no mic. Well,
I guess we're fighting this.
Do we want to start by talking to it, or do we want to immediately start blasting?
I think we could attempt to talk with it, but our end goal should be blasting it.
Ooh, what if it can read minds, though?
That, then no one think about it.
Wait, what? Wait, what do I not need to think about?
I think I'm going to try and work my way around. You can talk to it. I'll see if I can stay hidden and be ready to strike.
The unfortunate thing is it's Ash doing the talking.
I can be quite the talker, thank you.
I don't
Like
think
an
it's...
existential dread just crosses Cranston's face when you mention Ash has to talk to it.
I had to get rid of dwarven or deep speech, so I kept deep speech.
Well,
I don't to go deal with dwarves.
If it's any consolation, Zach, I know Nathan also needed to get rid of Dwarvish.
Our main plot line is to find this hidden dwarven city.
Ridley!
I'm sorry.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ridley with the genocide joke.
Wait. There's this... Okay, wait.
Following in his footsteps, Godspeed.
Base?
Wait, did Nathan
Based on what?
destroy the hidden dwarven city?
No, he murdered a bunch of dwarves.
I mean, he might have.
That's what I'm thinking.
He might have also done
Are those
that.
connected?
It might be a similar...
Oh.
Nathan
Hey,
killed
we
all
could
the
ask
old
him.
dwarves.
Because he did
was
specify
that,
it
Ash?
with, I'm surprised. Wait, what was that?
Not a character, but we could ask him.
Bruh.
Nathan almost defeated our blade to his throat. By the way, were you involved with, like, the dwarven city?
Was that
Oh
you?
yeah, totally. I was
Was
down
that you?
100%.
Okay, thanks. Chop.
That's what we thought. That makes a lot more sense.
It's really
Like-
bugging us.
God, making somebody's last words have to settle an argument.
But like he's also like 100% on board.
He's like, I gotta set the record straight here. You know, it was me.
Why is
Like
he,
to take
why is
credit.
he from New York?
I don't know. That was my best Nathan Fielder.
I'm gonna change Nathan now. You'd be like, hey, what are you doing here? It's me, Nathan Fielder.
Hey, I'm resurrecting corpses here.
I'm resin here.
When you're sap on a tree.
Hey. God damn.
Anyway. I think that would take a shot.
That'll be way too hard.
So,
Okay.
Cranston holds up his hands towards the staircase. He's like, all right, go ahead, Ash.
Ash, do you go up the stairs?
Yes, I do.
Ash, as you go up the stairs, you kind of find yourself in another wide open space. And as you look around briefly, you see another set of stairs heading further up. But as you're looking at these stairs, you feel a shadow behind you. And as you slowly turn around, you see this large, imposing creature floating, pinkish, stalks focused on you with a large eye looking directly down upon you. All of you down below suddenly are hit with this telepathic bombardment. And to you all, you simply hear, Ash is the only person that speaks deep speech. I will message you what you hear.
I imagine it's just something I'm brief. I'm just, oh no, what are you doing in my house?
No, it's even better.
How do you respond?
Back in deep speech, I'll just respond. Hello there. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, and what's your name?
No.
It's just Nathan.
Nathan
Oh, my
the
name-
Beholder.
Yes, return.
Hi, I'm Nathaniel.
Hi, my name is Ash Silverelli. What about yourself?
Oh, I don't have a name. Can you read my thoughts?
I don't think so. Are you talking to
Oh.
me?
Oh, sorry. I'm just looking for someone important.
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
I'm just looking for someone important.
Oh, I see. See, is it 𝐃𝐞𝐥𝐯𝐞𝐈𝐁𝐶? Thank you. Is it 𝐃𝐞𝐥𝐯
Oh.
by chance?
Goodness, no, I don't like him one bit. But I guess if he has to do, I'm looking for a telekinetic.
The telekinetic. Wait. Wait. May I ask what? Why?
I just need to.
Actually. Wait, telekinetic?
Mhm. No.
What?
Yes. Telepathy.
Telepathy. Okay, I was
That's a
about to
different
say yes. I was about to say I'm telekinetic, and that would have been really funny.
Sorry, not kinetic. So I've been separated from the elder brain a little too long.
Oh, I see. What? May you tell me what this elder brain is?
God damn it.
Well,
Oh.
basically, it's the thing that kind of rules all of us, except for 𝐃𝐞𝐥𝐯 downstairs, and now me since he separated me. Just to clarify, all of you are hearing just like what? It's the most horrendous sounds.
And what's worse is Ash going like in front of us.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
We're just staring wide-eyed at this.
Do you all go up or do you stay down?
I'm on the stairs on my way up, but I stopped because I'm just watching now.
Do you have any telepathic power?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I could telepathically talk to people within 30 feet of me.
It looks to you, and it begins to slowly hover toward you.
I slowly go down the stairs until I run into whoever's behind me.
Pardon
It
me.
continues down after you. You all see it's just following him down slowly.
Oh god. Okay, we back up now.
Ash, what did you tell him? Ash,
Oh, he's looking for someone who knows telepathy.
why?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Sure, he's just searching for someone. Could you tell me? Could you tell me what? Could you tell me what? Could you tell me what? Why you're looking for someone who knows telepathy?
It's kind of required.
Well, you required for what, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know.
You-
Do you not need to be subservient to other telepaths?
No, we don't at least.
That's kind of embarrassing.
It's
Ash!
oh, right.
It ambles up to you, Cranston, and it begins to wrap its tendrils kind of around you, kind of just like riding you.
Okay. Oh, I know what it is.
It looks violated.
Oh, I think it likes you.
Does it?
I don't know. Let me.
What? What do you mean?
As it wraps around you, Cranston, you see that it begins to kind of like shrink down until it's just kind of like this kind of like almost like a backpack sized creature just kind of attached to your back.
Oh, you got a friend.
Cranston? Maybe try talking to it with your head.
I did say it wanted to be subservient to telepathic master.
What?
Maybe it's offering subservience to you.
I guess telepathically I'll ask, do you understand me?
In what language?
It just says it understands it if it knows one language of mine.
Do you speak deep speech or undercommon?
No.
Then no, it does not understand. But it seems happy. It responds back, which is
This is possibly the best thing ever, Sean, because I basically created a relationship with this thing that my patron had with me for the longest time, where we could communicate but not understand each other with one fucking word. Well, it's not trying to kill us, and I think serves me. Maybe I'll teach it 𝐇𝐈𝐆𝐇 at some point.
Are you offering your subservience to Cranston?
It's just kind of given.
Oh, that makes sense.
Here, tell him to tell me something. Doesn't matter.
Cranston, tell it to do something.
Do a little spin.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay. Okay. What you want to say is Crocker. Translated, do a little spin.
Crocus Crockpot.
Scooby Doo. Why is it?
Real Reggie.
The way you phrase it kind of sounds like deep speech.
Just the Wheel of Fortune clip.
I guess I repeat what Ash says to me. Actually, come to think of it, I have the actor feat, so I could actually mimic pretty well.
It blinks a little, and what was it?
Do a little
spin.
Yeah.
It detaches and does a little spin, and then reattaches itself to you. But it looks back. It looks to you, Ash, and it goes, "What was that?"
I was translating for him. He doesn't share the same language, you see.
No. Tell him to tell me something.
Oh, tell. Oh,
not to do something.
Oh, I think I understand. It wants you to tell it something.
You're in the land of Highhaven?
As you do this with telepathy, I presume, yes?
Yes.
You see its eye kind of go half slit and shake, and suddenly everyone in the party hears Cranston's voice.
Oh, great!
Fate worse than death.
It's gonna be very small on you, but it's basically made itself subservient in just this role. So it won't have the same stats as a Mind Witness going forward. But Cranston, go ahead and add Mind Witness to your inventory. It's going to be a custom item. Basically what this means is now if you or anyone sends a telepathic message to it, it can relay that up to 7 other creatures within 600 feet of it.
Oh,
Within 600, you said?
Guys, we got
Within
earpieces
600
now.
feet. It's just
Wait, hold on.
Cranston.
Question. So I can send it out to people. Can anyone send anything back?
If they have the ability to send a telepathic message, yes.
So cool. That's a no.
Man, I can't wait for Elric to just be doing something and then randomly get a fucking Skype call from Cranston. It's 6 in the morning.
Hey, if we could find the right.
God damn it.
You have mail.
Have mail.
By the way, I've written it down. I believe I've added it. No, I just typed that in the filter. I didn't make it a custom item at all.
If we
I've added Mind Witness in parentheses Skype to my inventory.
You are absolutely
you-
gonna forget what that means.
Did you please add to the description what I told you?
Yeah, you are going to
will not repeat
absolutely
myself.
forget what that means if you just do that.
I can
You
send
will not know.
to 7 people within
Within
600 feet.
I'll write it down too, Sean.
Do I have to do that in deep speech specifically?
No, it could be any language.
Okay. Your guys are gonna get 6 a.m. messages in Gnomish.
If you do,
Oh my god, hang on, I have
quickly.
to... let me fucking post it. I'm living on the other side of my fucking room right now doing something.
I showed you my pointy hat. Please respond.
Hang on, let me pull up the mail. I need to rename this meme to fucking Cranston instead of Gnome Society.
There it is.
I miss the rage.
If we find the correct spell scroll, then Ash can learn the telepathy spell. And if the ritual casts it, then it can go back and forth with Cranston.
We're just gonna get gnomed. Like, that's all we're gonna hear.
I'm just.
Hello, me old chum. Oh.
You've been
Leave me
gnomed.
alone.
Gnome calls.
I'm not a gnome. I'm a gnome.
Leave me alone.
Just letting it tell.
Ah.
Cranston in deep shit. He's just like, everyone wake up!
Actually, that's not that bad because
Cranston
I don't sleep.
just wake the fuck up, samurai.
Your deep speech lessons begin now.
The fucking picture of Lemmy, like, looking like he's half asleep still. I'm like, "Urgh."
Okay then. I guess that solves that problem. Do we just leave?
I don't know if we can.
What do you mean?
The other guy.
He knows where to go now.
And I really don't like the idea of this thing flying over the domain.
So we're
And
gonna
probably
go find
Amador, given it'll be on the way.
Amador, Hylame, the domain.
Angle, it might skip Hylame.
I don't think they care about angling it.
Just imagine this ship like losing its shit trying to find the domain. It's going everywhere.
Where is it?
just flying over the High Haven map.
All they said was that it has auburn hardwood trees. I don't know what the fuck that means.
There's so many trees. Surely it must be this place. They land in Hyalame.
Yeah. No, these are auburn softwood trees. Oh!
Fuck!
Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Okay, so we're gonna go back down and fight him.
I can throw a fireball
very
down their
least-
stairs before we go down.
I at the very least want to ask him why Uriel wants this simulacrum.
All right. I just think it's gonna be a little hard hiding that.
Murderous intent. I understand. Oh,
I
that
was-
well.
Yeah,
It's pacified, I suppose.
but it wants it. What is this music?
Your Gekne is like fucking shuffle.
He's just waving his hand frantically, skipping over songs.
Wrong, wrong. And bring along. Correct. I'm here to find the One Piece.
Bro, a ship like that, you can go to Skypiea.
On my way to my moon to fight the space pirates.
Oh.
Sean, I'm sorry this is a detour, but I have to tell you, I was at work yesterday and I heard one of my coworkers say, I really like that guy in One Piece, the pirate guy. That helps you. Not in the slightest fucking Doesn't hurt it down, not at all.
Does that make the Nautiloid a Den Mushi?
Gonna lose it.
It's a giant snail.
I'm gonna throw myself from my window.
Kayla, quickly, look out your window, you might see Sean.
Alright. What do y'all do?
I believe we go back down the stairs.
I'll start walking down the stairs.
One sec, let me get y'all there.
You're back early.
Standing in the
As-
doorway. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, as you all make your way down, getting to the bottom, you would see that the zombies have taken some of the bodies from their stasis in these vats and have transported them into. Ooh, I'm burping. Have transported them into little carriers. And you see Alhoun, or the Alhoun there, kind of going about checking them. And he looks over to you all. And then he looks back, make sure everything's all right, and then he floats over to you all. Ah, you have brought him back. But I see that you do not have any intent of relinquishing him. I won't fight you over it. He, in truth, was quite a hindrance on me. Only needed for flying this ship. But now that I don't need it, well, he's all yours.
What do you mean you don't need it?
Exactly what I said before. I will travel eastward, leaving this wreck behind, and make my way to the domain to deliver this body. And from there, hopefully, meet up with, hopefully, some enlightened of my folk, so that they and I might find a new ship for me, so I may return to the Phlogiston. I do want to just say real quick as the DM, he did very explicitly say he had no intent of flying the ship again because it was crashed.
Okay. Whoops.
But, as I can understand, you all have some intent of coming here, you may proceed if you'd like. I wouldn't recommend it. I won't go easily, but I won't attempt to harm any of you without due course.
And would you harm others on your journey?
No. Unless they required it. Same as bandits on the road for you all.
Did Uriel tell you why they want this simulacrum?
No. But I didn't ask.
Oh, no. You know what? Fair enough.
Huh?
I was asking, can I do an insight? And then you added, but I didn't ask. I'm like, I believe him.
Oh, okay.
Well, everyone. If he's not flying the ship, do we let him pass?
I suppose so. Not really any reason not to.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I guess we're leaving then.
Be safe.
Oh, and I guess one last question. Why were Celestials attacking you anyways?
Truth be told, I don't know. I've never come to this area of the Woven Worlds before. There's very little information on what you call High Haven. But when I neared, I was assaulted.
Well, we have heard that this plane is under protection. It is sealed, in a way. Perhaps it was that.
Perhaps. I would not know.
Given what our friend Lavender has said about the research of your kind, you may have a poor reputation.
Yes, my people do. But I am not my people. You see, the Illithid are a vast and powerful race, born from the desecration of mortal flesh. But I, long ago, accused myself and sought lichdom, creating a phylactery. And now I am here, free to travel the stars forever.
If I might ask, with what goal in mind?
With none. Whatever fancies me the day of. There's no purpose, no grand design. But I had a purpose and a grand design when I was a slave. Similar to your friend there. He points to the Mind Witness. It's all it knows. It'll never know freedom.
I see.
I suppose this is where we part ways.
Indeed it is. The best of luck to you in your mission for this city.
I'm pretty sure we never mentioned the city, but I also think he probably read it off our mind.
I was going to say, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see it on your way down?
I did get a good glimpse of the area. There are no cities nearby.
Perhaps it's not on the surface.
Perhaps.
Well, send Uriel my best regards.
His best regards. It says to the symbol acronym as it goes by. A joke.
I think Kretz actually laughs at that.
Well,
I
like it.
hope to see you all again soon. And you, it points to you, Ash.
Oh,
Should you ever become curious at what life has to offer after it ends, I'd be more than willing to help teach you.
Are you about to say tempt you?
that would quite honestly be amazing.
Incredible.
You know where you'll be for a while after you finish your delivery?
Oh, I'm not sure you'll be coming to where I am. But once you are strong enough, you'll have ways to contact me.
You dream by chance?
A very strange question, but I understand why you ask. Yes, I can make myself open to receiving visions in that way.
Perfect.
Perfect indeed. Now, the best to you all. Please leave, so that I might start.
I'm leaving. I want every incentive for Ash to stop talking to this man.
That's fair. I like him. He's cool.
He is, but I really should have done more insight rolls whenever he said like he doesn't intend to harm people.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's 100% going to harm people. I guarantee you that.
I know. That's why I said I should have done insight rolls.
As you all leave the Nautiloid, what would you all like to do?
Should we have told him about the boat?
No.
best we just let it
We
pass.
should not have told him about the boat.
If they know about the city, they probably know about the boat.
He might have just, like...
Godfrey just sort of bangs on the outside of his helmet with his fist.
You know?
I don't think we should push the boundaries of what he may or may not know.
Right.
Besides, I don't like the thought of him poking around in my head at all.
Like this, and I say that in telepathy to my new little buddy.
It goes out to everyone.
Yes, exactly like that. Although his is sounds a lot more invasive.
I can't read anyway. I can just send messages.
Yeah, I think I prefer that over you prying into my head.
Have we scouted far enough ahead, or should we keep going?
Don't know. How far have we gone by this point, Sean?
By this point, you've probably traveled like 6 hours.
This is...
I was fully prepared to hear half an hour. We're not that far away.
You maybe traveled like 2? Maybe 3?
We make good distance with the snooze.
Maybe we should go back then. It has been a while.
Indeed.
Besides, it doesn't look like there's anything other than ice and snow for the next... Who knows how long we need to go?
We are going to have to ask Aurora about this city now that we have a strong understanding it's at least not visible for several miles, even from the air.
Oh, yes, that'll be a fun conversation. You see, the snail ship crashed from the sky, and we spoke to a tentacle man who informed us.
It was also a lich.
Who's also
I
a
mean,
lit?
It was very slimy. In the ship, not the... I mean, he was a little... He had a little bit of slime going on.
He did. He touched my chin. I can still feel it.
Okay. Let's get that off.
I'm just gonna try and wipe at Cranston's chin a little bit.
Thank you.
Let's just get that off there. Very good. Very good.
Well, I mean, we have evidence. I kind of point the little guy on me now.
Okay, let's just start walking back.
Starting your way back, as you're traveling along, who's leading?
If no one else will, then Cranston will.
I was about to say, if no one else will, then Amra will.
I imagine Amr and
Cranston's got
Cranston
the
side by side.
snooze, the snooze.
Yeah, I got the snooze. I'm
You're the fastest.
God, I can't wait till I get shot for being in front because of the snooze.
Correct.
Guess who's back?
So
Back
who's
again.
who's at front
Back
again?
with snooze. I am up front.
Okay. As you're traveling up front. Uno momento, por favor.
See,
What's your passive perception?
17.
Cranston, as you're traveling along, you suddenly kind of look down and you find yourself looking at something in the snow. What you see what you see is a footprint. 3 toes.
I'm pretty sure I've seen all my friends' feet.
Why have you seen our feet?
Well, I don't think you have 3 toes, and I'll point at the footprint as like people are catching up.
Cranston's like, don't ask questions.
Moving on.
We'll circle back to the feet comment. We'll circle back to the feet comment.
Do you all wear boots when you sleep? No.
I do.
Shut, you got you now.
Bruh.
Boots and a helmet. That's all I... Never mind. Let's keep going.
We're gonna slowly
Wait,
add pieces of armor.
Going at them.
Do you just feel like like in the middle of the night, like a muffled?
Need to make soup.
Why is this funny? It's not funny. Stop. It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Lavender, do you know anything with 3 toes? It's an animal in the ice. Do you know that druid familiar with strictly forests?
Well, do also
What?
keep in mind...
hyenas.
Hyenas have 3 toes. Alright, we're looking for snow hyenas.
Snyenas.
Okay.
Snipe.
Hyenas.
Now that we've left the giant snail, we're looking for snyenas.
Snails,
I'm
snooze, and
so glad that we
snyenas.
understand the world as Sean wants us to.
Lavender said I don't know why they would be far north like this.
I do want to amend something real quick. 4 toes, not 3.
Oh.
There was a little toesy hiding.
Mr. Toe.
Oh, my bad. Did I need a passive perception 18 to see the last toe?
Yes.
Alright, we're looking for 4-toed snyenas.
Well, that's the thing. If there's life up here, that means there must be some form of shelter.
Well,
You have a point, actually.
Like a cave or an abandoned city.
Lavender, do you think you could track where this goes? I barely caught this, and honestly, it was because I was looking at my snooze.
I hate to bring it up, but do we know any 4-toed fiends? We are being hunted. Well, me.
I was face to face when me and Alma were face to face with that one that got away.
Did you look at his feet?
Always.
What did his feet look like, Cranston?
What else? What do you look at?
Could I
You're
roll?
the weirdo, not me.
You're the weirdo. Would I be able to roll like religion or something to see if I could recall anything that might resemble that?
Religion? I mean,
or something.
I get what you're going for, but
I'm okay with a different kind of check. You get my
should we
line.
do
of
religion? Do
I'll
religion.
I'll take
We'll
it.
do
I'll
a
take
silly, goofy little religion roll.
Rolling religion
29.
for religiously looking at feet.
You would know that there is a story of creatures corrupted and transformed by a demon lord of the abyss into hyena-like creatures known as Null.
Okay.
We're looking for snulls.
I don't know any demons, more monstrosities, hyena based.
Well, either way, I like not Almer's idea of these things must have shelter somewhere. Maybe it could lead us to the city.
It's worth checking out.
Snulls.
No.
It begins.
Zildude said Sneeze-Nas. Godfrey Ridley said Sniena.
We're on the hunt for sneeze stars. Let's go.
Sneeze nuts.
The man is over.
Lavender, do you know how to track sneeze stars?
Sneeze Snoz has begun. Dun, 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 dun.
A serious question, Lavender. Do you think you could track these?
Zildude said oh no. Asinagon. Lavender said I can try to track them. Do they leave a scent trail?
I wouldn't know. I imagine colder
Let's just
places are
step back
harder
and
to
let
smell.
Lavender do her thing.
Alright, Lavender, sniff the feet.
Oh, my word.
Okay.
Albert, why are you making this weird? I just said to smell some feet.
It'll be a survival roll for you, Lavender.
Can you put a negative
Oh my
modifier
God.
permanently until the end of the session on Cranston? I feel like he deserves it.
Yeah, Lavender, you are able to track them. Are y'all going along the path, or are you going back to the? Sorry, are you going after? Are you going after them?
I think we're going after them.
We're going
Okay.
after this hyenas.
The sneeze dot, you mean?
Yes.
As you
Say-
begin to travel further into the snow, you eventually come to a cave marked with blood and torn flesh and kind of like tabards kind of just strewn about in the snow. At this time, you hear growling and snoring coming from inside the cave. The sun is starting to set at this point.
Going to kill you.
Very
At this
inviting.
At this point, though, it seems like our best option is to clear them out regardless and use the cave to rest for the night.
This one, I think this one we can unarguably say is a threat.
Would it be weird to
Yeah.
say that I kind of missed sleeping in the caves? It was kind of fun the first time we did it.
Wasn't it raining?
Didn't you almost get assassinated?
Well, we also didn't have to worry about, crazy things going on everywhere. Just, some small things here and there.
Speaking of worrying about small things, I'm gonna walk into the cave and begin sneaking.
Oh boy.
We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Because I didn't expect you guys to go after them. So I need to rearrange some stuff. I do want to show you guys something a little silly and goofy, which is if you had rested for the evening, and kind of ignored the footprint. One sec. This is what you would have awoken to.
Oh,
Glad we didn't do that.
God.
The sneeze!
We're gonna go ahead and take a break until 7:30 because I need to make something.
Okay.
Understandable. I will put us on break.
Okay. Break time.
Stories are the fundamental building blocks of what shape our culture, our values, our morality, and our society as a whole. We weep, we laugh, we fear for, and we feel joy toward the characters and the adventures in the tales we tell one another. This is why Dungeons & Dragons is so alluring to us. But to tell these stories, we need them to take place somewhere. To feel grounded in a world comprised of other stories. A world like Highhaven. Highhaven is my personal setting for Dungeons & Dragons. I've spent the past few years growing it, revising it, and mapping it out. There are ages, famous figures, travesties, fairy tales, mythology, and many more things I would like to cover. But I felt a video like this would be a good way for me to introduce you all to the big concepts of my world. We are currently running my campaign, The Heroes of Highhaven, on the Delver channel. If you go to the podcast section, or if you go to the live video section, you can see our videos. Some of you have reached out to me personally concerning the lore document that I included in the description of the videos. But I feel like that document is only really a snippet, a glimpse into the vast world that I've made for you all to enjoy. So, I'm going to cover in this video part 1 of the extensive history of Highhaven. Now, I'm not going to cover everything, of course, but consider this to be a decent primer for entering the world and understanding it. Without further ado, let's get into the first days of Highhaven. Before all else, there was the World Weaver. Similar to the Judeo-Christian god of our world, the World Weaver was an almighty force of creation. In the black void of non-existence, he summoned forth the building blocks born from his own body to create the world. From his hair was born the sea. From his voice came the heavens. From his fingers stretched forth the land. From his mind was born Ida, archangel of order. From his heart was born Reese, archdemon of chaos. From his wrath was born Zoraku, archdevil of evil. From his forgiveness was born Ensavion, archcherub of goodness. This day of creation came to be known as the first sowing. The Ayara, the archdeities of Highhaven, set out to help their creator in filling the world with more of his creation. Great flocks of lesser gods, the Selphine, and their followers, the Elsine, were created throughout all of existence. These gods would gather together at an event known as the Great Synod, a gathering at the Hall of All Things with each of the prime deities to determine the course of this newly made plane of existence. Ida in the Council of Order spoke first. She proposed a world of absolute order and predestination, a perfect narrative of purpose and events. Reese and the Council of Chaos spoke next. He proposed a world entirely free of constraint, a paradise of decision and free will that would not be bound by purpose or direction. As the two factions squabbled, a lowly Selphine known as Illithor stepped forward. Illithor was not bound to either of the councils, and he told the court of troubling news. In their arrogance, Ensavion, archcherub of all that was goodly, had been slain by the archdevil Zoraku. This silenced the warring factions and brought about a serenity and a peace in the Hall of All Things. So moved was the Worldweaver that he descended the ivory steps to Illithor. He placed upon his head a crown of antlers and named him the King of the Selphine, the Anointer of the Pantheon. The Ayara would be withdrawn from this world to oversee all of the other woven worlds, but Illithor and his chosen few would become the direct representations of the first homeland of Highhaven. With that, the Elder Day began. Great ley lines of mystical power would sprout across the newly formed landscape. These ley lines would take the forms of great trees with roots that stretched all across the world. The Allmother of the South, the Autumn Tree of the East, the Mother Tree of the North, and the Emerald Tree of the West. From their roots and branches sprinkled down the natural magic that would birth great beasts of the arcane and the unknown. Then came the final sowing, the final blessing of the Worldweaver. From the remains of his body came the rest of the races of Highhaven, the mortal races, and their divine purposes that would shape their choices going forward, the decree that Illithor himself had suggested. The King of the Selphine visited each of the mortal races and bestowed upon them these purposes. To the elves created in the forest, he asked them to protect. To the dwarves created beneath the ground, he asked them to refine. To the humans created beside the sea, he asked them to find. To the halflings created within the hills, he asked them to live. To the orcs created within the plains, he asked them to strengthen. To the gnomes created within the cliffs, he asked them to progress. And to the giants created within the mountains, he asked them to remember. Sent forth were the mortal races. As night passed for the first time, the second sunrise soon arose, and the realm of Highhaven began. So too began the Age of Creation, the first era of the world. The Age of Creation is the longest and most vague timeline-wise of all of the other ages of the world. Specific dates have been lost to time due to the many calamities that affected the long-lived races of the world at the time. It was not until the second era, the Age of Dragons, that an established timeline would come around, but we'll get to that in time. At the beginning of the Age of Creation, the Elven Halls were established. With the divine purpose to protect, the elves made their homes at the base of the Elder Trees. The Wood Elves established the realm of Hylame at the base of the Allmother. The High Elves created the Autumn Throne beside the Autumn Tree. The Dark Elves formed Dakir under the roots of the Mother Tree. And the Eladrin created the mythic realm of Ulboros underneath the Emerald Tree's canopy. In time, these elves formed the Autumn Alliance, an intercontinental defensive alliance focused on the protection and preservation of themselves and the ley lines. In fact, the Autumn Alliance still remains in effect to the current age, despite the many tragedies that we will cover in this era. During this same time, the dwarven realm of Holtarum had been established in the Cradle Mountain range at the southeast of High Haven. Not much is known about the first dwarves, as their entire civilization would be uprooted and scattered in a single night of, as the Autumn Throne would describe it, a sky of red and green lightning. The lost dwarves were those of this kingdom that would never be found, along with their treasure, while the rest of the dwarves relocated across the world to suitable mountains. In the wake of Holtarum's destruction, the First War began. The war had been sparked between the Wood Elves of 𝐼𝐆𝐇 and the nomadic tribes of the humans near the center of the known world. The slaying of the Great Chief caused the humans to target the Wood Elves with their outstanding numbers and ferocity. This Great Chief had been an unusually gifted and powerful human that held influence over all of the other nomadic tribes. The war only lasted a few months as the tribes fell to infighting without the uniting chief, but it would not be the last war of the age. The War of Vipers began when the Autumn Throne encountered a strange group of monsters described as having scaled armor skin and viper-like features. The war lasted an entire century and ended with the complete and utter eradication of this snake-like race. A high elf named Azam, who had served in the war, felt great shame for how it had ended. He grew to resent the Autumn Throne and became restless with visions and ambitions. Azam sailed northward with his supporters to the dark elven settlement of 𝐷𝐾𝐸. There, he convinced the matron mother of the Dark Elves to help support him and his House of Fangs in vanquishing the current leadership of the Autumn Throne, the Kings of Autumn. The 𝐷𝐾𝐸 armada soon sailed eastward and began the Great Kinslaying. They established themselves in the Red Palace at the northern tip of the Autumn Throne's domain. Fearing the overwhelming force of the Autumn Alliance, Azam soon fell to dark sorcery to fulfill his dream. In an evening known as the Red Night, Azam cursed himself and his House of Fangs, transforming them into monstrosities that craved the blood of mortals. The first of the vampires had been summoned. Horrified, the matron mother withdrew her forces from the Red Palace. It did not matter, though. Azam and the House of Fangs swept down across the Autumnwood for 3 entire days where the sun never rose. The High Elves were scattered and consumed, leaving only a remnant of their once great kingdom. At the base of the Autumn Tree, Azam stretched out his wretched hand and touched the bark. Unintentionally, he passed on the vampiric curse to the tree as the roots of the ley line grew corrupted and blackened, sucking the nutrients out of the land. Soon, the autumn trees shed their orange and red leaves and left nothing but red dust, turning the landscape into the red waste desert as we know it. At the same time, the sun finally arose, brighter than it had ever shone before. Many of the House of Fang died before they could retreat into the ruins of the former kingdom. Azam had been mutilated and was taken into the depths of the now called Blood Tree to regain his strength, vowing to someday return when there came a night so dark that even the sun fears to rise again. From the bright rays of the sun stepped down a new race into High Haven, the Dragonborn. They carried with them great weapons of glass that had been unseen in this world. In fact, not even dragons had been seen or witnessed in High Haven. In a single breath, the Dragonborn united their powers and blasted into creation a great city of glass from the sands of the desert. They claimed this bastion as their own and became the staunch defenders against the House of Fangs, now called the 𝐷𝐸𝐸, the Dragonborn word for filth. In the wake of this calamity, the Autumn Alliance helped the survivors of the Autumn Throne relocate to 𝐼𝐼𝐿𝐴. Soon, the elves sailed northward to 𝐷𝐾𝐸 in a rage. They stripped down the defenses and berated the Dark Elves and their matron mother for their hand in the great betrayal. As punishment, the Mother Tree was placed onto the decks of a dozen ships, bound together with the great roots of the tree, and relocated westward to the Great Wood. The Wood Elf nation of Amanor was established, and the High Elf nation of the Woodland Realm was established further west within the trunk of the last of the great autumn oak trees. Some of the High Elves, though, did not travel westward. A group headed northward to the mountains of the colder climate. It was there that they found the platinum dragon, Viomith. This first of the dragons made a pact with the High Elves and created the first of the draconic sorcerers. Sharing his knowledge, a great age of the arcane began. This age, while called an age, was simply a prolonged period of innovation and magical learning that occurred toward and caused the end of the Age of Creation. Magic spread like wildfire across the realm and soon led to a great many betterments. However, the High Elves began to tinker with connecting to the outer planes, and it soon led to one of the greatest calamities ever seen in the history of the world: the arrival of the Endless One. A portal had opened to the meeting point of Inequity, the plane of evil, and Bedlam, the plane of chaos. From this portal emerged a demon queen of rot and decay known as the Endless One. Primal and instinctual, she began to corrupt and eradicate the elves of Brightmoon. Viomith attempted to halt her, but she tore the platinum dragon into two halves and continued her rampage. The High Elves of Brightmoon were eradicated or corrupted, but the Endless One sensed something greater in this world: the Great Ley Lines. This titanic force began to sweep across all of Highhaven with an army of demons and corrupted High Elves at her back. The Mother Tree was reduced to a seedling, and the Wood Elves fled from Amanor to not incur her wrath. The Wood Elves of Allmother followed suit and cut down their tree. This place came to be known as Broken Mother. The Eladrin, however, stood defiant. They knew that they could hold the demon at bay, but so too did the Endless One. The Demon Queen of Rot met with the Matron Mother of Dakir. Still enraged from the theft of the Mother Tree, the Matron Mother agreed to let the Endless One use their underground realm, the Underdark, to travel unimpeded into the lands of Ulboros. This agreement led to the eradication of the Eladrin people and the complete and utter corruption of the Emerald Tree. After it, all of the ley lines of the world had fallen. Spreading out from the Emerald Tree came a massive, parasitic forest of fungi and towering trees that blotted out the sun. It spread fast to the edges of the former Ulboros kingdom until being halted by the Wood Elven Druids. This gargantuan and dark forest came to be known as the Endless, or to some, the Emerald Sea. The great races of Highhaven convened in Hylame. An army was unable to penetrate the great forest, but they knew that they could possibly risk having a valiant group of heroes enter secretly to defeat the Endless One. So formed the first heroes: High King Celiasol of the Woodland Realm, Archpriest Awadi Sarame of Broken Mother, Archwizard Vaxis of Brightmoon, King Horus I of Land's End, the Sunlit Lord Relir of the City of Glass, Mayor Tarion Greencreek of Gnomeburg, and Underprince Strogrit Steelhammer I of Durkle-Dur. These first heroes ventured into the Endless Sea and, through great trial and sacrifice, were able to seal away the Endless One into the Emerald Tree. They could not reclaim the lost realm of Ulboros from the Emerald Sea, but they had saved the rest of the world for now. So came to a close the Age of Creation. Horus I, now declared the God King of humanity, established soon after the modern calendar. This establishment began the second era of Highhaven, the Age of Dragons. That is the first half of the lore for Highhaven. Currently, this summary is sitting at about 2,500 words long. Because of that fact, I'm going to continue this at a later date for the second half that will cover the Age of Dragons as well as the Age of Calamity, the most dense age. I hope you guys liked the video because I really love talking about my setting and my world and getting to engage people with the stories that I've created. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys stick around for the second part. Thank you so much, and have fun watching Highhaven.
D&D mainstream. There we go. We're back. We're live. We are on the internet.
Why do I still have the stats of a beholder up?
Only God can answer that.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. All right. Cranston, you doing a sneaky, goofy little thing?
I'm doing a
Is
sneak.
that correct?
Yeah. 38.
Give me a minute.
Once again, Cranston vanishes.
Some of you were
Cranston.
looking at me when I vanished.
One sec. Where is it? There. I just have to add some status effects to these guys.
We're gonna need to create some sort of lore implications that explain how he reaches this level of stealth, because it can't just be walking quietly.
The lore reason is literally a boon from a god.
Yeah, does that just make people look away from me? Because that just sounds sad.
No, it just
Only
makes
you want
you
him to.
walk extra quiet.
Fiendishly quiet.
It makes you do
Stealth
the
too.
Orthon walk.
Oh,
What's the total again? I just need to check some passives.
38. 38.
38. Okay. One sec.
I cannot.
If anything passes that passive, we got problems.
Yeah, I don't think we're winning the fight. If anything could beat that possibly.
How does a 13 sound?
Honestly, if I got one more point, they could be 3 times that.
Yeah, you begin to sneak into this compound, encountering virtually no issues as you go along. One moment. I will reveal the map to you all and just Cranston, just feel free to walk around. Like, don't walk out into the open because then you'll be seen. But
Yeah.
but you could be a sneaky beaky little guy.
Sorry. Make fun of my little
I'm gonna look
character.
through your gonna look through your eyes. Oh,
Okay. I keep seeing inside the wall here. So I'll move one over.
you all see
Okay.
Cranston reemerge.
I saw about 3 pretty big sneeze knots.
Just 3?
And then 2 armed gnolls. And then there was one more further back that I couldn't get a good sight on without risking being spotted. But didn't look right.
How do you mean?
Looked a bit more vicious looking, but I couldn't. Sean, the one that was. Let me see. Let me. Not broadcasting to others. The one that was like over here. Was that walking on 2 legs or 4?
The ones that were sleeping?
That doesn't help me then. Were they sleeping? The ones that were like, kind of like in this area?
Yeah.
Do they look more like gnolls or hyenas?
The ones that were size small, or not small, size
Small,
medium, right?
yes. Size medium, yes.
They looked like gnolls, from what you understand.
Okay.
They're all like piled together, sleeping.
I saw a pile of them, kind of all sleeping together.
Hi, what do you say?
Yes, Ash, a pile.
Oh,
I mean,
I know what your thoughts are. The issue is gonna be getting you there without being spotted.
yeah, you're not exactly
Wait.
the stealthiest.
I think I could actually solve that.
Oh, terrifying. Do tell.
If you guys just want to run in immediately after, I could just teleport him to the spot.
what?
I could just take him there.
That would
I
be
see.
perfectly then.
Well, now hold on a moment. Aren't we supposed to be trying to get information from them? The location
Are
of
we?
this city?
No.
I don't think they're gonna communicate with us.
And it was less to find information from them and more see if they might have been residing in it. But this just seems to be a cave. Unless you could dig a little deeper. Either way, we need shelter.
I see.
And something tells me they're not exactly friendly.
Gonna take another. Just get the exact spot I want to teleport him.
Still, if Cranston's count's correct, it's just 6?
Shouldn't be.
Oh, excluding the pile.
Excluding the pile.
I couldn't get exact numbers on the pile.
Still, though, I do
Oh,
agree
shit,
with.
man.
I don't
was
think the
literally
pile
just
would
there.
be
I
a
didn't
problem.
fucking remember where. Okay, there, got it. John, I'm putting a mark on the map for my own brain.
What are you using this for?
Oh, cool. It's in the shadows. I won't be able to see it anyways.
Well,
I'm just making
you
sure I don't
can't-
teleport us into a wall.
Well, what are you spell? What are you casting?
It would be Dimension Door.
One sec.
Dimension Door can go through walls. I don't need to see it.
No, I know that. I'm pretty sure there's rules for what happens if you teleport into something, right?
Yes, you take damage, and the
Yeah.
teleport doesn't go through.
Good luck.
The rest of us should get close to the door.
All right.
Alright. So, we have a couple options. At the very least, if I get Ash over there, they can hopefully do a large enough, strong enough spell that'll deal with most of the sleeping ones. Ooh, what happened?
Oh,
Oh, my bad. Reloaded the page.
Okay. And the rest of you can get up to maybe Hill Point, maybe to around here and wait for the noise and then run in. Hill Point a little bit further. Once you run up to here, on your right will be the other ones I spoke of. The 3 large ones and the 2 armed gnolls. It is a pretty narrow field, so you may be able to funnel the large ones.
Noted.
It's true. If we wanted to get Ash in there without using half my spell slots to do it. and not risk going into a wall.
I
That
think
work
the
to
less
get us all
meetings
in
yes,
there.
the better.
All right, let's give that a go. Sean, do I roll?
Ping the map.
Hmm?
Ping the map where you want Ash to go.
Well, no.
Or are you sneaking in?
I think we're gonna do pass without a trace, right?
Is that what you guys are going with?
It might be. If the passive's 13 and pass without a trace gives plus 10, there's a decent chance that we won't fuck up.
Oh, sorry. Was Lavender saying it? Because I wasn't in the no mic chat.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Yes.
Okay.
They have bonked us
Well,
all with
it's
pass without a
you
trace.
don't have to bonk anyone. It's centered on you, Lavender. It's just 30 feet around you.
So we
You
walk
can hit us
together.
anyway.
So I will.
You can bonk us
represent it.
anyways.
She just smacks you. She's like, it's needed for the spell.
Honestly, Amra might start doing that. Cure wounds decks you in the face.
There you go.
Back of the head.
That's your range for that.
Oh,
And now with that, my new sneak. I rolled a 19.
What's the total?
With the pass without a trace, my total would be 51.
Oh my god!
what the
If you turn on pass
actual?
without a trace, I literally disappear.
What the fuck?
He's gone.
Did he already go in?
I have like expertise and stealth. I'm like plus 13. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably the stealthiest person here. And then I realize that there are people with magic. I can't compete.
Well, Cranston doesn't have magic, he has a boon.
I mean,
All
he
I
still
fucking
does
have is gun. it's,
Just have gun.
it's great.
Actually, Elvic, you
True
should
sight.
still be able. I was actually gonna say Elvic has true sight. He's probably the only one who can still see Cranston.
I got true sight of 60 feet. He'd probably still even be able to sneak by.
Well, yeah, he would. True sight doesn't mean that you can see everything. It just means you can see things that are invisible or in the ethereal plane. You still
I
have to
can s-
roll to even notice if you see them.
Yeah, I can see past illusions and all that stuff, but if he's like hiding behind a pillar or something and actually like being stealthy, it doesn't matter.
Cranston, I need you to
Where the
understand.
fuck is it?
Did I get so stealthy I just entered the Shadowfell? Was there a high school here?
I need you to understand, Cranston, that with a natural 20 and a character at 20th level with 30 in wisdom, they can still only roll a 35.
You're just a ghost now.
Cranston's in my room in real life.
T-pose.
Amazing. That's why you're the best, boss.
All right, I guess let's begin the stealth thing.
All right, feel free to move along if you'd like.
Let me get my roll in.
Say to me.
Yeah, make sure to roll all your stealth checks. 13's the number you gotta beat.
I got an
So you gotta
8,
get
and
14
it's
and
plus
up.
10,
Yeah.
so 18.
Oh, I literally can't even
19.
fail that. If it's a 13, I can't fail it. So I'm good.
Make sure not to step outside of Lavender's range.
Oh, my dice
Oh no,
are
I'll
really
only be a
tough.
41.
What was yours, Ash?
19.
Okay, Amra.
14.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled
Again,
a 2.
Yo, how did you roll so low?
You all begin to silently skulk into the cave. Some of you having trouble with seeing as it is so dark.
Oh yeah.
It's not-
I need help. Could you add on true sight 60 feet? Oh no, that doesn't give me dark sight, does it? Fuck.
No, it doesn't.
Oh no.
can see invisible people can't see in the fucking dark.
I have my hand on Cranston's back.
Do you? Are you sure it's Cranston's back?
He's touching a wall.
Move.
He's pushing up against the stalactite.
It cracks, falls. What are you guys doing?
Is over here the pile?
No, Cranston points out over there, like whispering to Ash. Those are the larger ones I pointed out earlier. The pile is to our left.
Do you? I can kind of see something over there. Right in front of us. It looks like there's something there. It's kind of hard to see.
Over here? I point where I'm peeing.
Oh fuck, Godfrey can't see either.
There's light coming from this room, right? I see light on the map.
If you can see it on the map, then you can see it, yeah.
Okay.
Ash is going to look over at Cranston, give wave a thumbs up, just as a are we ready to go?
I'll use Skype, which I have named the ball,
Oh my god.
to message to everyone. Be ready. Ash is about to start it.
All right.
Sean, you said the range is 600
I know.
feet. What the fuck?
That'd be funny. Going across the entire battle map, 155 feet.
Literally across the entire city.
Hey, at least it'd be helpful in like a battlefield scenario. Yeah.
I Skype all the sleeping ones to just message get fucked.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Wake the fuck up,
soldier, we are leaving.
Wake the fuck up, Snow.
Wake up. Wake up.
Are you there, Snoll? It's me, God. It's time to go.
Right.
Alright, and I guess Ash will kick it off.
Sean, please have them make a dex save.
Okay, 1 sec.
Actually, do you auto-fail if you're sleeping?
1 sec.
I think that's what he's checking.
Because I think that's incapacitated status effect.
I said!
Listen, I'm trying to... I just want to find out myself.
Well, sleeping is auto crit, isn't it? So, I'd imagine.
Yep, dexterity saving throws, they automatically fail. Because they are unconscious, not because they are...
You're right, you're right. Incapacitated's just action stuff.
And incapacitated is a part of unconscious.
Fair enough.
If you're unconscious, you are incapacitated. Yeah! Go ahead and roll damage!
That's going to be... Oh, pretty low, actually. Oh, only 17? I rolled 3 1s! What is this?
Oh.
That is sad.
And forgive me if I'm incorrect. 1 sec. Sorry, 1 sec. Let me check something. It's a critical hit.
I don't think that applies to
Oh,
there, sadly.
if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so how much damage?
Only 17, sadly.
Aw, dang it.
We're gonna have an actual encounter. Oh, shucks.
17 points of fire damage.
Anyways, Lavender, Elric, Godfrey, Cranston, and Ash will go deal with the sleeping ones. Amra will go massacre the rest.
She's
I
like,
have a feeling that as
And
soon
maybe
as
you can help us
Elric,
when she's done.
I have a feeling that as soon as Elric gets involved, they're not going to be sleeping ones.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
I'm sure
I
they're
love
not
you,
sleeping
kitchen gun.
I'm sure they're not sleeping now. The Ash just lit them all up with a fireball.
I thought you were gonna kill them all.
Do we
Well,
get
we
a
tried as
surprise
best.
round?
You will get a surprise round. Actually, yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Fireball round 2.
Attempt number 2, the redemption.
Ooh.
They would actually get to make saves this time. Actually.
They're awake now, yeah.
Oh, they could.
I just don't remember all
Cranston.
the details of the surprise condition, but
Cranston, what's your initiative?
yeah. 18.
Amra,
19.
19.
Fuck.
Lavender. Thank you. Who has the higher dex, Elric or Lavender?
I have a 20.
Okay, hold on. There's a lot of different things I'm gonna have to cover real quick. One sec. You have a 20 to dex?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. So let's make that. Let's see. This.
I know it was smarter to use pass trace, but I think it still would have been funny if the gnolls in the other room just suddenly Cranston and Ash appear and a fireball fire.
I think. Oh. Tens. 9.
Well, I got you here. If we ever have a One Piece campaign, I'm playing a Sanji character. I don't care.
Understandable.
Yes.
Yes, chef.
I,
All right. As the fireball explodes out and this huge, just billowing pillar of smoke comes flying out of this tunnel, you hear ravenous screams from inside as flesh burns from the gnolls. In this room, you see the other creatures begin to awaken. With that, everyone does get a surprise round. So go ahead and we're going to start with Amra.
Oh gosh, I'm going first. Oh boy.
Amra walks in with spirit guardians up.
I was about to say, how big do we want my surprise round turn to be?
It's up to you.
There we go.
I mean,
Boss music kicks in.
Not for you guys. For them.
Amra's health bar just appears at the bottom of the screen. the Gregorian chanting starts.
I'll go there. That's 25 feet. Oh, dang. This is a big room.
Yeah.
You know, I got this spell last session. I'm going to use it.
Oh, good thing you're still in the stealth circle.
I'm still in the stealth circle. Okay. Don't have my mouse right now, so this is going to be a little messy.
What?
Amra will be casting Firestorm.
Centered on where?
That's the fun part. The area consists of up to 10 10-foot cubes, which I arrange as I wish, as long as they have connecting faces.
Okay.
Huh.
You go ahead and decide what that looks like.
I will. And it's like I said, I got this spell. I want to use it. 10 foot. So that's. Oh, that's not what I thought. Corner. Closer. There it is. So that's a 10-foot square.
Mm-hmm. I'll just mark who's in the range of these. So one.
There's one.
So that's your first square.
That's two.
Second square.
3,
Square.
4, 5, and then I'll go up here. 6, 7.
Okay. You're missing this guy?
Oh, I didn't see him there. 8.
Okay.
He gets his own.
Any others?
I don't see anyone else, so
Good. All right.
no one else. They all
Ash
make
had a
So-
pipe bomb. Amra had C4.
What do I roll for them?
deck saves.
Deck saves. I will start with the hyenas. I'll go top to bottom, left to right. The first one is going to be a 10.
That's a fail.
Second one is going to be a 4.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
5.
Fail.
Incredible. The 2 hunters are going to roll now. What is that? 8.
Fail.
10.
Fail.
They all fail.
So I wasn't kidding when I said Amra will go deal with that room and then maybe come help us when she's done with it.
I've never been able to play a high level cleric before. This gets me excited. Time for me to roll 7.
Oh, finally, you guys know the true nature of my con. I don't have to hide it. Hellfire raining down on our foes.
That is 29 fire damage.
29 fire damage. 1 sec. Okay. Immediately, these two are butchered as flames just split them into little fine pieces, shrapnel and sinew spilling out across the battlefield from the direct hit. You said 29?
Yes.
The hyenas are doing pretty okay. They're still bloodied, but they're alive.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
also did not roll that great on mine. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Just a nuke.
Omrenheimer. Oppenhamra.
It's going to attack that one in the middle that I can see. So
I have become a more destroyer of worlds.
24.
24. That does hit. Roll damage.
12 force damage.
Ooh, it is not looking good. As the weapon just cleaves through it as it's getting up.
That is my turn.
All right, Cranston.
Let's see. I can make it over by Amra. I see Ash throwing in the fireball. I'm like, all right, they've got this. And then I come and witness that. See, these three still up. So he'll take one more step so he has more full view of the left one. And he's going to do an Eldritch Blast, one ray hitting each of the three that are frontmost.
Closest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go ahead
I'll
and
go
roll.
left to right.
Perfect.
Left one is a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Middle is also a 20 to hit.
Hits.
And right one's 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
And instead of making the crit bonus damage, I'm going to blind all three.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage to the one on the left,
Okay.
9 in the middle, and
He's
4
dead?
on the right. Okay. Now he's extra blind.
As your eldritch blasts slam into their faces and like blind the two of them that begin to kind of like pull back their flesh bubbling. The one in the middle you send, and as you're like preparing to send to the third one, you look back, you see that your eldritch blast goes right through its eye socket, out through the back of its head, and it falls to the ground dead.
Just gonna look at he's then gonna pat Amra on the back and say, "You got this," and bonus action dash and get back around the corner.
Appreciate it.
All right, Elric, your turn.
Yay!
So I pulled out my gun.
I pulled out my gun. So I pull that out. What is the condition on this one again?
Blinded.
Blinded. Okay.
You do have advantage on attack rolls.
Okay. So Elric is gonna move. Let's see, right there. Okay, what's blinded? So Elric's gonna go for this one back right over here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make that sharpshooter, since it's at advantage.
At advantage?
You said
For
that.
this one?
Oh, is it only for this one?
It's only for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one over here, but you can't see him. I don't think.
No.
Okay.
But I know that there's one over there now. No, I'm gonna go for this one right here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I'll make that a sharpshooter.
I know it's smarter getting rid of the big ones first, but I really liked the idea of Elric walking into the post-fireball room and just executing them.
I'm just gonna use a lucky roll.
God damn it, Elric.
I know! It sucks.
You shot the blind one. What the fuck?
What do you want from me?
Success!
24 to hit.
That does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. So this is gonna do 20 thunder.
Dead. As your bullet, as it's like, be like kind of getting up to its feet.
Oh, you made it sad!
This thunderous just boom rips through it, kind of shedding some of the skin off of its body as it goes and it falls over dead.
Crances around the corner. Are we the bad guys? Are we the bad
Stop making me feel bad for fucking monsters, dude. Look, clearly evil things. Why do you make me feel bad about it? Ugh.
Because I can.
No.
But don't worry, we're still in the sneak circle.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this one now. I'm gonna
What?
spend. You know what? No, I'm not gonna spend anything on that. I'm gonna move right here. Is that? Well, I can see it, so I say line of sight. And I'm gonna shoot that one. This one right here.
Okay. Go
Same thing. Swear to fucking God. Ooh, I almost got really angry. That is a 16.
That hits.
Okay. Sweet. Very good. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's damage rolls.
Is this one gonna beg for its life, Sean?
21 thunder.
This one, hearing its brother die just before, kind of looks around and begins to kind of bark and howl. And as the second force of just blast hits it, you hear as its neck breaks, and you hear and it falls to the ground, dead.
Fucking lose it.
Bro, Raggy, burn in my verse.
Raggy, you gotta run.
Bro, Raggy, run.
Is the last one gonna say it has a family, Sean? Or should I say had a family?
As he lies there dying, he pulls out his wallet and looks at his.
Oh,
It's just a picture of all the smaller gnolls Ash is about to find.
yeah.
Yeah, Ash picks up the wallet, looks at it. Good, a list.
No.
target.
No.
He's like, that's a lot of skeletons.
That's only like one fireball.
Me and,
Mikasa, your family is my family.
I don't like
said,
this.
me and Baldur's Gate. Me and Baldur's Gate when we're doing the evil playthrough. Shatter! Anyway,
Look, the
anything
innocent
else all right?
civilians.
Yeah, I need to.
say that too.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'd
what?
like to hire a fucking therapist for shit you're putting me through.
Is that a
That's
bonus
it.
action?
You've already attacked. That's going to be an action.
That's the end of my turn. What, did I use a cutting action?
No.
I'm using my wits to justify my crimes.
I don't think any action can help you with that.
Please, yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna move back right here, and I'm gonna like bonus action to hide.
All right, Lavender, your turn.
Hide from my crimes.
It'll be
I'm in-
easier for me to speak, so pardon my voice. Lavender is going to scooch. Oh,
Sounds like someone needs some chicken noodle soup.
I tried tea and honey, and this is how I sound.
I see.
Can't imagine what you sound like beforehand.
What about SpaghettiOs?
Yes.
Does Lavender have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah, she's back one. Sorry. My computer's having a moment.
Yeah, all good.
There we go. And then, going to use Produce Flame in this general direction.
Okay. You're going to throw it toward them. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
I got 2 nat 20s.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So, I need a calculator for this now.
Oh god.
And this is a cantrip.
He has 5 health.
I mean, I've only rolled the original damage and I'm already at 18. So I'm assuming he's dead.
But hold on, you do get. Let me find, because it's a spell that you did. You have a different type of nat 20. Let me see what the ones were before.
Oh no,
So you can either
that
double
was
the
just my
damage.
that was just my 3d8.
No, I know. I'm trying to see.
Oh.
You could try to inflict a condition on him. He's dead, but
I think that's just animal cruelty.
okay. As Lavender kind of stumbles into the room, she goes over there, and then she just throws this lob of fire at one of the gnolls that's like the only one making it out of the room coming after you, Ash. Fire splashes across his face. He goes, and he kind of falls back and falls into the wood and just begins to burn alive.
Yay.
Anything else,
Because
Lavender?
that's what heroes do.
That'll be all.
Ash looking at Lavender, you're my hero.
This went from like silly, goofy Lord of the Rings high fantasy to Invincible real fast. Godfrey, your turn.
Is there anyone left?
There's
Sean.
so many
Yeah,
creatures left.
there are.
Sean,
let me
it's
take
them
a
or
look.
us.
5, 10, 15.
I choose
20,
us.
25, 30. Let's see. Would this hit them? No. Okay. I'm gonna throw a hand axe at this guy.
Cool. What's the range on hand axes?
Can I see this guy? Because he is definitely out of my range.
Let me check.
It's 2060, so I would have disadvantage on this guy.
You can see the guy. If you see him on the map, you can see him.
Okay.
You can throw at him.
Gonna rest in this cave, leave. The fiend tracking us is gonna come here and you'd be like, oh.
That's a 14 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. I don't add improved divine smite to this. Can I smite with this though?
No.
Okay. No range
I don't
smites.
think you can.
All right, no worries.
I know in the core D&D rules you can't.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
You throw this hand axe, and you hear it like collide with the skeletal form, and then you see it like, and then it falls to the ground, and the creature just looks at it, and then it looks back at you. You can see that it's cracked its ribs, and like it's like kind of like limp to the side now, but it just seems confused. It doesn't seem to know what's going on yet.
I just look at it as it looks at me, and I just shrug, and I throw another hand axe. That's an 18 to hit.
Oh no,
that's gonna be 6 points of damage.
And then you shrug, you hit it again, it goes, it just falls apart.
I got one.
Good job, Godfrey.
I give a thumbs up, and then bonus action. I am going to.
Hey Godfrey, can you do me a favor real quick?
What's up?
You look at memes.
Yeah.
Godfrey just.
Yeah, that was Godfrey. He's just like, yeah, I hit you with an axe. Sorry about that. It's not you. It's yeah. Anyway, here's another hand axe. Oh, shit, I elbowed my mic. All right. I will cast Sanctuary on Amra.
Okay.
Oh.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah. So now we go through all their turns, but it's it's a sneak attack round. So we go to Ash.
Yeah. Ash is going to look up back to everyone and say, "Sorry, I mispronounced that," and launch another fireball.
God. Is this Ash's version? He's giving the shrug. Throwing another.
I'm gonna roll. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm gonna roll Dex.
Okay.
Let's look at the Knowles Dex. That's a +1. So I'll go top to bottom, left to right. 20.
That passes.
Why don't you go ahead and
Silvery
roll?
barbs.
It wasn't a natural 20.
Oh, you want me to roll damage?
Yes. Is
Alright.
silvery barbs only on natural 20s?
No, it can be anything. What is with
You
this
just make a
damage?
full reroll.
Yeah.
Ash,
It's-
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna roll for any of them.
Okay.
They all have 5 hit points.
That's what I like to hear.
God, yeah.
You
can roll
all
low and then still kill.
suddenly see another, just this rocketing explosion that just shatters this room, and it begins to collapse in on itself, just drowning any of them that might have even had a semblance of life left in them. You hear howls and barks, and then after a few moments, you hear nothing at all.
Alright, that one went better. Let's murder the rest. And 5, 10,
Are we
15,
the bad guys? Are we the bad
20,
guys? Are we the bad
25.
guys?
Oh, wait.
Y'all are not great right now.
Hey.
And
What do you mean? We can make deals with people. Thinks about the people we made deals with.
that will end my turn.
All right. Top of initiative, Amra. You have Sanctuary.
Yay.
Not for long.
I appreciate it, but I don't.
I didn't know what
Good
else to
riddance.
do with my turn.
You don't need to use a bonus action.
No, I don't need to. And I probably shouldn't have. And I'm aware of that it was a bad
Now
idea.
I'm really seeing things.
Well, the thing is, you guys had a surprise round, so nothing could have attacked her.
Sean, I am fully aware that I am the Einstein of bad ideas. We don't have to say it. We don't have to say it. I can just suffer quietly.
No.
No.
Let her feel your judgment, Sean.
What are these things over here?
I don't know. What are they?
What do they look like?
They look like null skeletons.
Oh, great. It's always undead.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
Five.
Homer's like mine too.
You brought me a present?
Yeah. I gotta do measuring again. I at least want to get a few more at this. So I'll take one step further. I don't care about the big guy.
Okay.
I'm going to action cast Spirit Guardians,
Okay. What's the range on that?
15 feet, and I'm going to upcast it to 5th level, so it does more damage. And then using Boon of Recall, I will be casting Divine Word as a bonus action. So, let me read this real quick. Any number of creatures I can see within range, which is 30 feet, which I think is just the guys in front of me, and a few of them are the best. Yeah, the ones below me are just too far. They have to make charisma saves.
So this guy, and this guy.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go top to bottom, left to right. Charisma? That's a -2, so that's going to be a 6.
That's a fail.
A 7.
That's a fail.
And a 10.
That's also a fail. So if they have 50 hit points or fewer, they're deafened for 1 minute. If they have 40 hit points or fewer, they are deafened and blinded for 10 minutes. 30 or fewer, they are blinded, deafened, and stunned for 1 hour. And if they are lower than 20 hit points, they just outright die.
1 sec. The one in front of you immediately dies.
That is
these
why I
ones
was not.
down- These ones back here, if I remember correctly, they are blind and deaf. I don't know how to do deaf.
Interesting.
Guys, they're all blind and deaf. We could sneak out of here.
I don't know how to do deaf.
I don't know. Let's see.
There's no ear. I'll do that.
Do the snail.
No.
What
I'll
about
do
the
that.
hand
Okay.
grenade?
They you see their eyes go white and they begin to like feverishly look around, completely confused. Anything else, Samra?
That is it.
Cranston.
I don't even know what's happening in here anymore. It's 10. Oh god, it's dead too now. I guess I'll just.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
They back.
Oh, I think I'm back. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yep.
It happened. Don't know what happened, man.
You know what I think I can do, actually? Let me just reread this spell to, clarify its trigger. It moves into it. Okay, perfect. Cranston is just gonna put a bonfire here.
Right here?
Yeah. And so if they ever
How-
walk through it, they'll have to take the damage, or make the save at least to take the damage.
Okay. One sec. Boop. There we go.
And bonus action, run this way. He'll actually hang out right here. That's my turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to Elric.
Yay! Let's see here.
Elric just turns the corner, sees a target-rich environment.
Oh my god!
Like shooting skeletons in the hallway.
Oh, can I do that?
Shoot skeletons in the hallway? Technically, yes.
No, hang on. I'm trying to look at a. If I stand here. Yes! Piercing shot! This one right here.
He's got it.
Yes!
For
I don't-
which?
This one.
Like that?
Yes! Yes!
All right. Go ahead.
It's one tick off the adept marksman. Let's see how this goes. 5 more attack. Spend a 1.5 to initial attack gains a +1 to the misfire score on a hit. The creature takes damage, and you make an attack roll with disadvantage against every creature. Okay. So it's the first one, natural 20.
All right.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna add another 10 to that damage. So the damage is that's a 19, and then disadvantage on the target behind it. That is a 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Is it still the same damage, or do you have to roll?
I don't know. What does it say?
The initial attack on a hit, the creature takes damage, and you make an attack roll with disadvantage against every creature in a line directly behind the target.
Does it say anything more than that?
It doesn't say anything else about rolling damage, but I would assume you probably still have to roll damage anyways.
One sec.
I will help luck.
Really goes to show you, not very many opportunities for you to use piercing shot. What happens?
I'll be honest, I forgot you had it.
When it happens, oh.
It sounds like you got the. Sounds like it'll be the same damage.
Okay, then it's another 19 thunder.
Well, they both die
Yeah.
as their bones just shatter. Anything else?
cunning action dash.
Okay.
Another piercing shot. Yes. Wait. Oh my God! Let's go.
He's so excited.
Oh,
Alec finally has
that does work. Go ahead.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Got
He'd
so
be like,
excited you turned into
only
Carl Weezer.
I know.
Only takes one bullet.
Oh my
It
God,
only
Jimmy!
takes
I
one
finally
bullet.
I got a piercing shot at the llamas. Send them bastards to hell. That's a 19 to hit the first one.
That does hit.
Okay. Disadvantage to hit the second one. Ooh, if it was advantage, that would have been that 20, 24 to hit.
That sounds like
Yes,
the type
that
of
does
Carl Weezer that would tell Jimmy not to come to school tomorrow.
Daylight! It's a 15 damage.
Dead.
That hits both
And
of them.
dead.
Target rich environment. You were not kidding.
God, they were blind and deaf.
Oh,
Where's that?
Judy!
There's
Did you
different
say we break all the llamas?
Oh, never mind. There's a different group that I was looking at. Oh no.
Oh my God, there's more?
Anything else?
No, that was it.
Lavender, your turn.
Oh, I see them up there. Oh my God.
Alright. Lavender is going to relocate over here. And then
I think Lavender can get a range attack if she becomes a spitting cobra.
I
Sorry, was that
mean,
out loud?
Lavender can't even see anything right now, so
Yeah,
bonus
Lavender just
action
says-
dash.
She just sees Godfrey, Amra, Elric, and dead bodies.
Welcome.
Okay, now she can see things, but that's all I can do.
Death.
So
Roar.
that'll be it.
I do have to check something real quick. What? You do realize you know Lavender has cunning action, right?
I don't have my sticky notes up.
You
Okay.
can bonus action dash,
Yep.
so you still have your action.
Yep. That's
If there's anything you want to know.
60 feet, yeah. Let me see. So Lavender is going to cast Flaming Sphere at 2nd level on this guy right here.
Okay.
It
Is
is
that
a
a targeted?
well, it's a 5-foot sphere. So
Okay. So it just appears.
yeah.
Okay. Does he roll anything?
Dex.
Dex. Well, I have some good news. I believe he has disadvantage on that right now.
Oh
On my
god.
loot.
From blinded,
Or
I
does
believe, yes.
Yeah, but it's a little hard to avoid something when you can't see it.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. You can't see
And
it.
it's
Automatically
Dex?
fails ability check requires attack rolls, and creature attack rolls have disadvantage. No, it's just attack roll stuff.
Okay. I'll just
Really?
roll one then. That is a 20.
Damn. Okay,
Is that half
So-
damage or?
That's
Yeah.
deafened.
it is. Yeah. Half as
Okay,
much
go ahead.
on the successful one.
So roll the damage and I'll do half.
Alrighty.
Is a saving throw an ability check?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that is 12 half to 6.
The flaming sphere appears and he goes, Goes, and he begins to like flail about, feeling the pain but not knowing where it's coming from.
And the flaming sphere hangs around.
Is it on him or is it right here?
It is a 5-foot diameter. Wait, 5
I know. So where
Yeah,
have
5
you
foot.
placed it?
on him.
On him. Okay, one second.
Yes.
Poor dude. All right. Anything else?
Buried by the sun.
It also sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
You said bright for 10?
Bright for 20.
One sec. Oh, I can't. Hold on me. One sec. Light. Bright for 20, you said?
Yep. And then dim for another 20.
Okay. It's already set up.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. That brings us to the Knolls. Does he do anything since he begins his turn in it?
Let me double check. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere.
Ends. Okay. It's gonna stumble out this way. Amra?
Bro's having a rough day.
That's a +1, so 16.
That's still a fail.
Damn it. Roll damage.
Don't worry, Sean. That would have saved my saving throw.
25 radiant.
Bro, he just collapses dead. His friend, though, who doesn't know what just happened, is also gonna go forward.
These poor sons of bitches.
Hang out to front. Okay.
Let's get this body unrelated.
That's gonna be a 4 total.
Fail. $22 radiant.
That's exactly his health. As the Knolls die. All right. I think it's their turn, but I think all the Knolls dead. So
What about this guy?
Godfrey, he is in a. I mean, they're Knolls, but they're different, like creatures.
I'm gonna take a look around. Let's do a 5. Oh, and here we go. 5. I'm gonna pick up my hand axe.
Both of them.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I guess I'll
You want to give one of us sanctuary?
I'll give Elric sanctuary.
Okay, that was a joke.
There's not too much I can do here.
What am I getting?
Hey, he's got
Sanctuary now.
Here, have
Oh,
some
great.
Sanctuary. I have spell slots to spare.
Why can't I shoot my gun?
I'm giving you sanctuary.
What?
Oh.
I can't hear you.
I just don't know what to do.
Protection.
All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Here we go. This person's turn. I don't know what they should do.
Beg for mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're different. Oh. Oh, they've joined the death circle.
What was it again? Wisdom?
Yes,
11.
that's a fail.
Okay.
There's just a fox buff as hell at this door, beating the shit out of everything.
I rolled really well on that one. That's 32 radiant.
It's still alive, but it's bloodied. It's going to action dash into here.
He ran.
That's their turn. That's going to bring us to this boy. Amra. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Cool. Hey, Amra. Does a 17 hit?
No.
It's gonna go back in here. All right, that's their turn. Hyenas. Ash.
5, 10, 15.
We were gonna wake up to this.
Yeah.
That was a possibility.
We pulled out the Uno
No
reverse card.
armor.
Now they woke up to us.
20. I don't know where this dude is going, so I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Roll damage. Or roll it to attack. I just
Just
assumed.
assuming it is.
Let's go with... Let's hit him with a firebolt. That's gonna be...
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's
What's
going
the
to be...
theme for today, kids? Fire!
That's going to be 27 damage. I got an 8, a 9, and a 10.
Jesus.
He's still up, but not by a lot.
Man's crawling for his life.
I don't know what
Anything
his
else?
I don't know what his plan is, but I'm gonna attempt to telekinetic shove him closer to us.
All right, what does he roll?
Strength.
Uh, 8.
That's a fail. Go ahead and move him just one back to here.
Getting dragged back into the room. No. Wait. Let me tell you something.
And that will end my turn.
All right.
It's fleeing in
Nope.
fear. Get back here.
Grants is feeling dread in his heart.
The Pack Lord finally gets to move, which means he could have used his abilities, but his abilities really only help gnolls that are alive. So he's gonna stand here and he's gonna fire arrows at Amra. 15 to hit.
No.
17 again.
No.
He's just gonna go back here. Amra, your turn.
I feel so bad because I know Sean worked on this pretty hard.
This is awesome. What are you talking about?
It's a slaughter.
What
I
else
want to
is
see
there?
them die.
How
Okay.
come every time we go into a cave, it's always a slaughter?
Blood for the
this-
blood god!
I have a question to save on time because we know what's going to happen. Amra, are you comfortable with them just seeing you walk into this dark room and then coming out with no gnolls alive in the dark room?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
All right, I think we've cleared out the rest of the Amra.
You all see Amra go into the room as Ash, you just butcher the other gnoll that's in the other room. Amra goes in, you hear some squealing, some terrified yelps, and then sometime later, Amra returns covered in gnoll blood. No more gnolls.
With prestidigitation, I'm just gonna make let's just wipe that off of you. Just magically brush away the blood.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All I can imagine is everyone looking at her now, realizing the god choice makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. It's all we didn't see the first cave slaughter. It's all I think that's the connection and realization Cranston's finally coming to terms with is the realization of he's now putting together what happened in that first cave.
With the bodies falling.
Yeah. He's like, Amra didn't throw them. What gave them reason to jump? And he's now understanding what could have given them reason.
Oh, I love her so much. Oh, all right. Looks like we got this place cleared out.
Guess we.
Spot any tunnels to the deep below?
And not as far as I've seen.
I guess a few of us can look around, just investigate the place in general. Maybe find some supplies that we can use while the others get camp ready.
Sounds like a plan.
I did see a few boxes around. They might have some sort of food.
Yeah, I'll go look around. And Grant's is gonna use the looking around as time to think.
Okay. In this cave, you guys will not find really food. They don't really eat anything outside of the flesh of mortals. What you would find, though, is some belongings to other people going through. You'd find some basic supplies, rations, food, like specifically like in like pouches and stuff. You'd also find a total of 13 gold pieces and 50 silver pieces.
Cool. I guess I'll add that to my inventory and distribute it later. Uh, 13 gold pieces and 52 silver?
50.
50, got it. I've just realized I added that to my electrum. Let me fix that. Fuck.
Dead people money. Well, they're not gonna use it.
Like, yeah, even alive, they weren't gonna use it. Grant actually will look to see, like, once he starts finding actual supplies that, like, he knows the gnolls weren't, like, using, he is gonna look around a bit curiously, like, I guess to see if he can even find out who the people were that had these possessions, if he can find anything of that. I'm guessing not.
basic things you might learn is that it's a collection of different things from people that would live in like the northern territories, maybe in the land of the giants, but not giants specifically. And then a lot of it is gear from, similar to what you guys are doing, expeditions into the far north.
Okay. Well, it was all I found. Show the money and food. At the very least, they weren't a prolific bunch, or at least didn't kill as many as this group probably could have. And now they can't kill anymore.
Yep, that's certainly a upside about this.
Godfrey, what the hell did you do to your tent?
What?
Sideways.
What do you mean?
Well, you see the side, and how it's on the bottom.
Right. Just mind his other places, I suppose.
He goes back to fixing that.
I think I could just do create bonfire throughout the whole night, right? As our like campfire, because I don't even sleep.
Yep. I'd be fine with that.
Well, everyone, good night.
Oh, good night.
All right. You all.
The one actual group we could definitely kill that was definitely evil. Some of us at least are traumatized by it.
Before
Thanks, Sean.
everyone actually goes to sleep, since Ash only needs 4 hours of sleep, can he do something before everyone or before going to bed?
Depends on the thing.
He's going to go into. I imagine we're at like at the very back of the cave, right?
Yeah, well, it depends on where you guys want to go.
Yeah, where's everyone setting themselves up? Because Ash would like to go off to a private section,
I'll
so
be
that
kind
he
of in
can.
the main chamber where the big hyenas were. So that way I can kind of still see like the entrance area.
Elric will be closer to the entrance.
Godfrey would be the same, nearby Elric.
Oh my god, sleepover.
Oh my god. So this is how you do paladinism.
Godfrey, can I give like curls in your hair? We could tell each other like bedtime stories.
By all means.
Is this where you wanted a cave?
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Cranston describing skinwalkers is like, you mean lavender?
So I guess Ash will go into one of the like back parts of the cave away from everyone.
Okay.
And he would like to set up a little site for himself and take out and attempt to study the Mistech remains.
Okay. What are you trying to learn from them?
Just
how to kill us all.
Yes, indeed. Just how they work. What's some of the like purpose behind the gears and stuff. Just how they like augmented themselves with machinery.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
That's going to be a 12.
Looking at the machine parts, you get a sense that a lot of this is haphazard. Some of the equipment doesn't seem to really have any kind of general purpose other than, being cosmetic. But as you kind of get deeper in, you find some basic mechanics, almost like when all the dead bodies you've studied, you've seen like how the bones kind of contract and they moves in certain ways to allow the body to move in other ways. it seems similar, but a little bit more disjointed for the Mystex.
Okay. In which case, I don't think there's much else I can do. So I'll probably just be redoing this for a few nights.
Copy that.
And then, since we're taking a long rest, Ash is going to go ahead and raise a few skeletons.
Okay.
Of course he is. Can you at least do the ones that already were skeletons?
He will raise the five in his bag. And would you say I would be able to use some of the gnolls? The smaller ones?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. How many of them were there?
But there are other pre-made skeletons. Why are you
There
choosing the gnolls?
There were 6.
There were 6? Okay.
Yes.
So let me write that down.
Sorry. Specifically the dead, like the witherlings, or just any gnolls?
Just any of the smaller gnolls that could be turned into skeletons. How many are there?
Oh, so there were 6 of the witherlings, which were already skeletons. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 10 gnolls, and then there were three hunter gnolls, and then 2 specialty gnolls. So 13, 15, 21 skeletons.
Alright, I will do the math real quick and make sure that I can raise that many. Or raise, I'll see how much that I can raise or want to raise.
Anybody
If
else?
anyone-
For things to do during the night?
Things to do before you guys go to bed.
Oh.
What's bad?
Okay.
Godfrey would just keep watch, I suppose.
Is Godfrey near the cave entrance?
Yes.
Okay.
Elric could probably rotate out with Godfrey if he needs it, since he's also near the entrance.
I don't sleep, guys. You can rest.
No,
Okay.
I got my expertise, perception, and true sight. I'm using it.
1 minute. Godfrey and Elric, as you all are kind of at the cave entrance, is there anything you're doing?
Not particularly.
Looking out.
Real quick, Sean, would I be able to use my arcane recovery to get another spell slot by chance?
I'd say so.
Okay.
As you all are kind of sitting there looking out into the darkness of night, it's quite cold. But as you're sitting there, staring out at the landscape, one sec, you all begin to see something approaching, coming up the slope. As it's walking, you can see fire at the end of whatever it's using for its tall walking stick. A plume of smoke rising up into the sky. It wearing a hood and an ornate set of robes. It almost...
Sean? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, no.
No!
Jonathan is Gonathan.
I forget. I legitimately, for like half a second, I'm like, it's Emmerich.
It's him.
He knows how to find us in snow caves.
He's done it before.
entire Discord just shut down and came back. I didn't even know until I joined.
Your mic is doing the bubbly thing again.
That's what happened to me earlier.
I'm sorry, Shad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Sounds
it's good
fair.
now.
Or tell us that it's Emmerich.
It is not.
Damn it.
Where did I cut out?
You said they were walking up, they had the hood, the robes, and the big... It was like a staff, it sounded like, that had fire coming out the top?
Yes, at the tip. And as
Okay.
it's coming up the slope, it looks like it's almost like gliding across, and it's approaching you all.
Does it have wings?
It does not.
I see. I stand at the ready, I have the sword tipped down in the dirt, or in the snow. I'm looking down at them as they approach.
It comes up to the entrance. One moment. I'm gonna send you a picture of what you see, Godfrey. Oh.
I see. Spooky. Very spooky.
Do we?
Let me see this.
It comes up to you and it just stands and looks at you.
Are you here for me?
Well, the mic didn't pick that up. One sec.
No.
What for then?
I come with a bargain.
Oh.
What is your deal?
Permit me entrance, Knight of 𝐿savion.
Is Elric with me?
I don't believe so.
I was at the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I would say,
I shall permit you, should you promise not to harm anyone within.
I make no promises that are not my own.
While I'm not with Godfrey, I am just further in the main chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Am I hearing anything?
No.
Okay.
Who are you here on behalf of?
I come on my own accord, but I was led here by a demon lord.
I see. Come in then.
and I turn to enter, and I call out into the caves.
We have a visitor. Do not shoot or...
You all see this creature enter the cave. I've posted it in art. It is carrying not a staff, but a large flaming oar.
Who's your friend?
I do not know, but they have come to parley to offer an accord of sorts. I know not the terms.
Francis closing his book and putting it back away.
Ash is wandering out 12 skeletons and a colossus in tow.
You got busy fast.
I like to imagine that the Colossus has like a Chad jawline.
The skeletal creature before you all, this withered creature, dips its head down and speaks.
I have been sent here to alleviate your troubles and to offer my services, should you be willing to pay.
And what troubles, what services do you offer?
Your boat, your vessel, it is stuck in the ice, and it will remain such for a time, unless by my graces it is allowed to leave.
I mean, we don't even know where the city is yet. Did we plan to leave sooner?
I think we may still have much further to go until we reach the city.
I see. Who are you?
I have been hired to offer my services for payment.
What payment do you seek?
From one of you, I ask only one thing. Upon your deaths, eternal, permanent, you must give to me 1 year of service. After that, you will be released into whatever afterlife you have been promised to.
I see.
So 1 promised years of service. To you or something else?
To me.
Doing what? What you do?
Anything and everything I request.
Oh god, he needs an intern.
In a sense, it is not paid.
I figured.
So like an intern.
You will be paid in experience and exposure.
Is that useful in the afterlife?
Not at all. It's not worth it here either. I can't eat experience.
Does experience pay the bills?
Not at all.
Doesn't. I see.
Now, which of you wishes to take my bargain?
What is it you normally do?
Help to shepherd souls into their eternal slumber. I bring people to where they are promised. I am a servant of 𝐿𝐶𝐻.
Everyone looks at Ash like. Hold up.
Oh, yep. There's a meme coming.
Oh, wait, I can't find the right picture. Keep going, keep going.
Okay. A servant of 𝐿𝐶𝐻 who helps shepherd the souls. You. Well, it's an honor to. The face. I have to click off of that.
Oh.
The shepherd of the souls, like, I would be happy to help, quite honestly. But
It looks to you, Ash, and it goes, not you.
but
Why not him?
I suppose I already am a servant to Narsaeth. It would be cheating. I will be serving her after I die anyways. I suppose that's fair.
Don't you plan not to die?
It quite Godfrey, you just see it do this to you. Just...
Looks right at.
Well, yes, I plan to be on this plane for a while, quite a while still. But after I am all done, I plan to go and help Narsaeth.
So you just shepherd souls along to the places they belong to?
Indeed. That is my primary function.
I can do this.
I got this one, Godfrey.
If you're certain.
Well, then happy to accept too.
What was that?
They'd be happy to accept too. I'll take it. Doesn't sound like a bad job. Aside from the lack of pay. I'll be dead, so I won't actually need food, right?
It doesn't answer.
I couldn't double die from hunger, right?
Will you accept my bargain?
I'll figure it out. Sure.
Okay. It raises its oar and it taps it once on the ground, and in a flash of brilliant red light, it is gone. And with that, you all feel, you don't know how or why you know this, but the ship that you were on is freed.
So
There's another ice in the fucking back again.
Back in the fucking ship.
Back at the fucking building again.
Ship's stuck. That was an easy deal.
Well, this has been
Guys, I got a gig afterlife.
This has been a fun day. I got an army built, and I met an emissary of Narsaeth.
I feel like we need to
Great
approach that
day.
first one at some point.
What about it? As skeletons and the Colossus just stand behind him.
I guess how in control are they?
Oh, there. Here, everyone, what we practice, Ash will clap his hands and command them all to dance.
Oh,
They all begin to straight up boogie.
oh, kill him. Kill him. Oh.
Kill him.
Oh.
Look at me.
Kill him.
They just begin to.
Oh.
Wait, for skeletons, instead of kill him, should it be killed him?
Killed them.
Killed him.
Killed him.
Killed him.
All right.
I knew there was something that was making me friends with you, Ash.
Well, you did give me the
Anything-
idea.
It's a great party.
Anything more before you all take your long rest for the evening?
Yes. I want to send out sending spells. I know what I want to say. The other one, I don't really... Because it was gonna be to Uriel, but then I remembered my rule of he doesn't think he can do sending spells to people he hasn't met before knowing sending.
Fair. So, who do you want? You can message them to me and we can figure them out later, or we can do them now.
Well, one of them is going to require a friend here to partake, because the first one is to Ileana.
Oh shit!
Fantastic.
Do you know any good books on aberrations or that teach deep speech?
You could ask Ash.
Should I make like a check for this, Sean? Anything like that?
I want to keep it real, Chief. As for the first question,
Got a feeling.
Let me think out this response real quick.
you do that. I'm gonna go to the bath.
All right. And
What
I'll
was the
think
question
about my other
again?
message. Do you know any good books on aberrations or that teach deep speech? I think I know who I want to do my sending spell to, but
I'm just gonna make a quick roll for something. Okay. There we go.
Roll 1d20. How many bottles of alcohol is Ileana in?
No, that's what I did exactly. We are 6 bottles of wine in.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And 2 people are typing to me.
I'm typing out what I'm saying. I'm not actually gonna send it.
I think I'm about pretty much doing the same. I'm just.
Is there
word counting.
anything outside of this question? Is there anything else anybody's doing?
The other sending. I figured out who I'm sending it to.
Okay. Could you message me that later and I'll respond to it?
I mean, I'm basically doing it right now.
Okay. I'll respond in time. I gotta end the session here in a sec.
Sure.
Is there anything else anybody else would like to do?
For me.
Yeah, nothing for me.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and take a long rest. As you all rest through the night and awaken the next morning into a bright new day. With that, we will end tonight's session. We will pick up with your guys' journey back to the boat.
Yeah.
Then there's everyone's experience.
Please tell me it's 1,000. No.
Oh,
I think I have Ileana's response.
I will be right back. You can end the stream when you would like. I just gotta go grab something real quick, and then I'll be right back up.
All right, Cranston, you ready?
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so you call up Ileana. And the response is, aberrations, they're a bit like undead. They're weird messes. If you really want to know, you can probably ask Ash, or you could just go up, up, up.